in the Lantern Tarot. Hi, how are you? All right, let me get you guys brought up on the gadgets. Let me get some music to set the mood, and then we'll get going. All right, and then we'll get going. All right. One moment. Ah, yes. I love it when I come up on my own shit. Okay. Alright. And then we're going to get out of here. We're going to go there. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Oh, don't close out of that. No, 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 no. I bet you. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Alright, let me get some chopstick. My lips been dry all day. Okay. One momento. I got up late again today. I did not wake up until noon. I don't know what is going on, but I am tired. Okay. Live. And I'm going to change this one to all. Alright. One more thing. One more thing. One more thing. Let me... Try to... there it is. By the way, I got a beanie. It's got my logo on it. You guys are interested in merch? I got it merch. I got a beanie with my logo on it. What do you think about that? I wore it yesterday because it was cold. Anyway, I got hats with my merch. I got pens with my merch. I got shirts with my merch. The thing is, you got to order a box to get it. That's my logo right there. The star in the lantern. Anyway, that's a beanie. If you're interested in a beanie with my logo, it's in the mystery boxes that you guys can order. Alright. Comes with cooties and all. I'm just kidding. I don't know, on the back of my head's scratching. Itching. It's itching. I'm scratching it. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to turn on some background music, so hang on here. Okay? Alright. I took the kids out for Mexican. I'm surprised I got home in time. Because I took the kids out to the Mexican restaurant. But they were pretty speedy in their delivery of the food to our table. I was going to take them out for Japanese, but the restaurant was closed. And apparently they close on Tuesdays of all days. I guess I have to have a day off too. But I didn't know that they were closed on Tuesdays. And so when I picked them up, I was like, bad news, good news. And they're like, what's that? Bad news is the Japanese restaurant's closed. And they're like, oh. I said, good news is I'll take you out to your favorite Mexican. So that's what we did. Went to the favorite Mexicano. So, yeah. All right. Angelic sound waves, 1 hour. Let's give this one a shot. All right, I got 1 hour of angelic sound waves. I don't know if she's playing it or what's going on. All right. Let me say hi to my people. Hello, Willow. Hello, Vanessa. Hello, Irene. Melissa Corona is in the house. Whoop, whoop. Tan V's here. Rare is here. Andrea's here. Hannah, what's up? What's up? All right, and Edits is here. Hi, Edits. Hope you're doing well. YOLO's in the house. Lisa, hello. Lambshorn, hello. All right, and I'm up to the top. So let me turn this down just a smidgy. Looks like she is going to be singing. Okay. Which I don't mind. She's got a pretty voice. As long as it doesn't sound like two cats fighting, I'm on board. Alright. Like my singing would be. Alright. I am number 1. Edit says I am the best. Alright. YOLO for general reading. YOLO. Alright, YOLO. You got the world card here. Something's ending. Something is ending. Say goodbye. Happy St. Patty's Day. Are you guys wearing green? My company shirts always have green on them. That's the company I work for. Prairie Grove Loading. Or Pleasant Grove, sorry. Pleasant Grove Loading. That's the company I work for. Yes, I am wearing green. You don't get to pinch me. All right. My grandkids was trying to pinch me too today. Grandma, you wearing green? I'm like, yes. Yes, I am. They're like, oh. All right. YOLO, paint me a picture. First card out. YOLO, it's going to be come at me correct or not at all. All right, let's see what's going on here. Come at me correct or not at all. All right. With something is victory and success. All right, let's see the energy here. Victory and success. You got devious wins, but we got a little bit of an anxiety going on. The outcome's going to be, yeah, good news coming in. 8 of Wands. Communication is going to be key with this reading. Okay. So when you say come at me correct or not at all, it looks like somebody's going to be like, yes, ma'am. I'll come at you correct. Because I have something important to say. All right. Lisa, a relationship reading, please. Well, you got the moon card here, so it looks like somebody's confused in this relationship. The 3 of Wands, though, I'm going to say that that's about somebody turning their back on somebody else and making plans for the future. So, I don't know if you're in a relationship. If you are, it's not working. If you're interested in somebody, they're not interested in you. Feelings are not reciprocated. Okay? Alright, YOLO for a crusty ball. Alright, YOLO. Gonna spin it. Alright, hang on here. Good. Can you guys hear the music? You want to up just a smidgy? I don't want it to drown me out, but I want you guys to be able to hear it too. Alright. Alright, let's see what you got here on your crusty ball. Your crusty balls. This is a lock. You have a padlock. Alright. Alright. Of course not. Alright, this is about Sorry, because I just ate. Security, secrets, all right? Privacy, closing yourself off. But this is also about success and having some kind of revelation. All right. Edits. Did I get the full download and message of what Spirit was telling me in my meditation last night? You did not. I don't know what's going on with you in your meditations, but you keep missing something. Edit. TNV, Spirit Guide message. All right, TNV. You got this card right here, right meow. It says, whenever you talk to your spirit guides, it never goes unheard. And we hear every single word. And this is your confirmation. Okay? So, be patient. Everything will come together for you. Alright. Melissa Corona, your general reading is 2 cups. Spending time with someone. Having a deep conversation. Tanvi for a crusty ball. Alright, Tanvi. Let's look at it. You have an S hook here. You don't know what an S hook is? Look it up. All right. Okay. Hang on. All right. Oh. Is your responsibilities unpleasant? That's what this says. All right, but this is about maybe manipulation. This is about control. But this is also about catching opportunities. Nice. All right. Upcoming breakthrough is coming in. All right, Irene, did I timeline collapse today? You did not timeline collapse today for a sort. Hannah, paint me a love pic. All right, Hannah. All right, Hannah. First card out, Hannah, is going to be procrastination. Whoa. I know that's not the words to that song, but it fit. All right, and then you've got, I feel bad for letting you down. All right. So somebody procrastinated enough to maybe break a promise or let somebody down. All right, you got, you, in the future, make sure that you are filled with courage and ready to face any challenges. Confidence and determination are your guiding forces. So even though people let you down, that's no reason to crawl in a fetal position and cry. Okay? People let you down all the time. That's life. That's life. Yeah, you got the serpent here. All right? Healing. Yeah. Heal the ouch. So when somebody lets you down, don't let it get you down. Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Alright. Andrea, is Luna okay? No, Luna's not okay. She's sad. She's a tarot reader I follow, but she hasn't been on in weeks, and we are all a little worried. She's not happy with something. She's not sick. She's not happy with something. She's got the 4 cups. She may be looking at her channel. She may be looking at her life. She may be looking at how shit's going. She's not happy with something. The 4 cups says, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with what I see. I'm not happy with how I feel. I'm not happy with what I have to deal with. So she may be changing her up somehow. Melissa Corona, what's being hidden? Melissa Corona, what's being hidden is you got attachment. Okay? True growth requires letting go. Tanvi, what's coming towards me? Tanvi, you got the Hermit card. More of a being alone, but you need to be alone so that you can heal. Okay? Alright. Melissa Corona, paint me a picture. First card out, Melissa Corona, is Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off. This is about inhibitions. Alright? This is about somebody talking you into something. I can't find my way out. Yes, I would imagine so. Somebody talks you into doing something stupid, that would be very hard to find your way out. Alright, the energy around this is rules for thee, but not for me, which means do as I say and not as I do. And you got the sword, Ace of Swords here, which is about some hidden truth or a lie. Okay, and the end result is the result. You're going to see some sort of wake-up call. And you're going to get it from somebody who has led you astray. Somebody who you thought was your friend. Somebody who you thought you had in your back pocket. Nope. You're being led down the wrong road. Alright. Alright. Edits, also Wendy, I did more digging on my birth chart, and the kind of man is most compatible with me is Aquarius. Look, Aquarius men are not compatible unless they're mature. Period. 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 All right? One of my lovers that I had for 2 months, an Aquarius, didn't stay. One of the other lovers that I had for 2 months, an Aquarius, didn't stay. And the third lover that I had for 2 months, Aquarius, didn't stay. One was older, one was a little younger, and one was a lot younger. No. And they're not emotionally mature, mentally mature. No. So if you get with an Aquarius man, you better make sure he knows who he is and what he wants. Because later on, he'll change his mind, and you won't know it. Because Aquariuses are the number one for ghosting. And you don't even know it. You won't even know it. Alright. Willow, an aura check. Alright. Alright. Hey, golden girl. Hello, Helen. So... But now, and you may meet an Aquarius man who's got his shit together, and he may be very, very fabulous. Very fabulous. Because Aquarius as a whole, very smart people. They're very spiritual. They're very deep, and they can understand all kinds of shit that you throw at them. They're not tunnel visioned. No, 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 no. I don't believe it. No. Aquarius is a very open book. They're called the alien of the zodiac for a reason. If you could find a good one, it's a keeper. Like me. Look, I've been around Aquarius women, and they're fucking bitches. They are. There's not an Aquarius woman that I've ever met that I've liked. Because they're fucking mean and shallow and two-faced and just fucking what do you call those people that are mean to other people? Bullies. Aquarius women are fucking bullies. And when they are in detriment. They are the fucking... You don't know how many other Aquarius women I had to be like, if you don't fucking back off of me, bitch, we're going out in the parking lot. And that was another Aquarius woman. So, no. I don't even like immature Aquarius women. So, but if you can find an Aquarius person who knows who they are and understands and is deep and compassionate and caring, you've got one hell of a bestie. One hell of a bestie. But they're very few and far. Alright. Irene, you love me because I'm an Aquarius. Yeah, see? Irene's probably been in the same boat, though. Irene is an Aquarius who had to go through the shit and muck through the fuckness to understand who she was and what she's capable of. And that's Irene. But you're not going to find them like that. So, Willow, right around you, is yellow with enlightenment. Watch the tubes. They usually coincide with the cards. I don't know why they do it, but they do. And balance with purple. All right, balance with purple. So, your enlightenment and balance. So that's what your aura looks like. That's it. All right. Vanessa, what's up, Vanessa Love Counselor? Sorry, allergies. Things were much better. There was a fire down the street from work, but it was out in 30 minutes. Friend stood me up, but I got a lot done and I feel better. Oh, geez, Vanessa. Well, you know what? Here's the thing about bad luck versus good luck. Everything comes in threes. So pretend you wake up and your tire's flat. You got 2 more things that's going to happen. That's bad luck. Bad luck always happens in threes. So you get a flat tire, you fix your tire, you get to work, you're late, you get in trouble. There's your second strike of bad luck. You go to work, you go through work, you get your shit done, you get caught up, you think, yeah, you. You get in your car, and then you're going home, and there's an accident in front of you. You were supposed to be home by 5:30 because the kids were getting off the bus. They get off. Where's mom? You're in traffic in an accident. There's luck number 3. You're over. It's done. Now you're going to be clear skies, clouds going away. But remember that bad luck usually happens in threes. So, looks like you got 2 down. You got 1 to go. All right. Willow, can I have a tree card? Yeah. All right. Willow for a tree card. All right. Make sure I didn't miss one. Nope, I didn't miss one. All right, Willow. Your tree card is Divine Will. Let go of fear. All right, let go of fear. All right. Tanvi, what's hidden? It says, my pride and ego got hurt, so I wanted revenge. All right, Courtney, new here. What is this, a collective or astral reading? Neither. It says free tarot card reading. Courtney, you have to have a like number. It's free. It's always free. I'm here 5 days a week. It's free. 5 days a week. It's free. I'm here for 5 hours a day. It's free. You can super chat if you want to skip the line, but you don't have to. The payment is getting a like number. And if you don't know how to do that, do you see the 35 with the thumbs up to here on the top of your phone? Double tap your screen. 35 becomes 36. That's your number after you double tap your screen. All right. That's the only thing that it's required to get a reading here, except don't spam a question, which means don't put your question in the chat on repeat like a favorite Taylor Swift song. That'll get you kicked off the channel. Okay? Ask one question, move on to the next question, move on to the next question. Just make sure you have your like number. All right. Lamb's Horn for a general reading. You got the Hanged Man. Hanged Man says it's time to do things different. Lamb's Horn. All right. Irene, what is hidden? We got Obsession. Okay. Obsession. And this says, release the chains of thought and free your mind. Tanvi, your general reading is going to be The Fool. Brand new beginnings. Get out there. Reiki activate for a crusty ball. All right. Let's get you a crusty ball. So if you're new here, this is the crystal ball that people are asking about. I made this myself, of course. I make everything myself. You see the beads? the beads are rising, they will give me a picture. All right. I'm a pattern reader. Okay. So this is the crystal ball that everybody asks about. So if you want a crystal ball, that's what that includes. The beads rise up, they'll make a pattern of a dress or a hammer or a shoe or a football. Okay, that's where I get my messages. And no, it doesn't mean anything of what you think it is. Okay? So. Alright, Reiki, activate. You have a mushroom here. Alright. Reiki, activate. Rapid growth, transformation, and hidden potential. This could be about prosperity and wealth. Okay, spiritual growth, healing. All right. Secrets coming to light or tapping into your undiscovered talents. All right. Willow for general reading. Willow, your card is the Three of Pentacles. The job, the raise, the promotion. Collaboration, cooperation. All right. Reiki, activate a general 1 card. 10 of Pentacles. There's your money. All right. Reiki, activate. Timeline, please. The jumps are getting scary. Well, I had to actually timeline jump too on the way to work yesterday. I forgot to tell you guys this. So I take the back roads to work, which they're country back roads. They're not like, you know, like when you take Main Street to 9th Street and you say, I'm going to take the back road and you're taking like Grand Avenue. That's not out in the country. When you take a back road to work, you're literally on a dirt road, back road. And I like to take that to work because it keeps me off the highways and there's no traffic out there. Well, here lately, though, they've been doing tree trimming on the back roads. They've been taking down trees along the power lines. They've been cutting the trees back off of the dirt roads because of overgrowth. And yesterday, I was going down a straight stretch. Like, I could see, if you could imagine a whole city block of dirt road, I could see that far. And I swear to God, there was a yellow tree trimming truck sitting on the side of the road. And then when I was driving, when you see those, you have to slow down and go around them carefully because you don't know if they're falling a tree. You don't know if they're going to come walking around. You don't know if they got equipment that they're bringing out. So when you come up on a truck like that, you've got to slow down and kind of crawl around it so that you don't scare them. Nothing happens. If something did jump out in front of your car, you're not going to hit somebody or something. So you kind of crawl around them. But I was keeping my eye on it, you know, and because I'm one of those drivers that I don't look just right ahead of me. If I can scan way up, way past all of the cars, I'm scanning. I'm looking to who's turning off, what's going on, who's slamming on the brakes, who's slowing down. Like, I'm always ahead, not just paying attention to the car in front of me. I am always ahead also, paying attention. So I was paying attention and I was looking and I was like, okay, where's everybody at? What's going on? All of a sudden, whoop, gone. No truck. I was the only one on that road. I was like, what? And then the day before, I saw 7 red trucks in a row. 7 red trucks. Not like semi-trucks. I mean like trucks. You drive a car, you got an SUV, you got a truck. I saw 7, and that's not common. That's not common because I am the one that also pays attention to the colors of the vehicles. And a lot of times they're white and black, white and black, white and black. And once in a while, you'll get a blue one. Once in a while, you'll get a red one. Most of the time, if you guys pay attention to the car colors, look at the car colors. It's white and black, white and black, white and black, white and black, or all black, or all white. But the day before yesterday, I saw 7 red trucks in a row, starting from the turnoff of the highway onto my dirt road all the way home. 7 red trucks. And I thought, whoa, like that's because I looked today and yesterday for 7 red trucks. Didn't see them. Saw maybe 1 or 2, but I did not see 7 red trucks in a row. So yes, timeline jumping is a thing. If you guys are noticing shit like that, you're not crazy.
I'm just sitting here. If you, before 10, if you have to do something, and I'm gonna get done.
Did your mom get straightened out whether you're going with Nana or not tomorrow?
Yeah.
And? Huh?
I got it all straightened out, and now she understands.
Why didn't she understand before?
Because Dad never told her, like a dumbass.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
But if you do end up before 10...
Yes, sis. If I have to get up and do something...
Or not before 10.
Yes, before 8. Or 7. If I get up and do something you want to entertain. Is there something that you want to say? Or...
I'll probably just, like, talk about, like, stuff.
Okay. Because I don't know if you're going to get to do it. I'm kind of behind the readings. Okay. Alright, Reiki, activate timeline you are on. You're on a timeline of love. Okay? 6 other timelines you're visiting.
I'm going to actually go get a...
Okay, I love you. Timeline 1 is about beauty. Timeline 2 is about being playful. Timeline 3 is about blessings. Timeline 4 is about decisions and directions. Timeline 5 is about determination. And timeline 6 is about facing your challenges for personal growth. I'm not really quite sure if a timeline reading is going to explain your timeline jumping. I think it just says what you're visiting subconsciously, not what you're seeing with your awake self. All right. Tanvi, what is this person's feelings for me? He's happy with you. Vanessa, an aura reading. All right, Vanessa. Hey, Subu. Seen a procession of hearses. Oh, gosh. I don't know what I would do if I saw a procession of hearses. By the way, Susu, I thought about you the other day, though, because I had a dream that all the cypress trees were dying. I don't even know what that means, but I was like, oh, I need to tell Sue about this dream, but I never did text you because I'm busy, but I had a dream that all the cypress trees died. It was really sad. And even in my dream, I was like, oh, my sister's going to hate this. I know, it was really sad, but it was, and I don't know why it was the cypress tree. It was all of the cypress trees died, like in the whole United States. I don't know what that means. I don't know if cypress is relating to people, because you know how they, in the Bible, they always compare trees to the will of the people or a person. I don't know, but all of the cypress trees died. Vanessa, your aura is discovery. All right, with joy. I really like this aura reading. I think that you should really take this to heart, because discovery with joy behind it means that it's time to be childlike. It's time to be childlike. Irene, for a general reading. Irene, you've got the strength card. That's about if the universe leads you to it, the universe will get you through it. Just go with the flow, okay? It's a little hiccup. Andrea, spirit guided message, please. Andrea. This person needs to leave. Gross. All right. Andrea, your spirit guide says turtle calm. Okay. The turtle wisdom teaches you about walking your path in peace. Okay. You may be encouraged to take a break in your busy life and look around, and that's okay. All right, because sometimes when you do that, you find solutions. All right. Lamb's horn, spirit guided message. All right, lamb's horn. You've got, instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, and reevaluate. Okay, you are doing enough, even though it doesn't feel like it. All right. Balance your time wisely. Okay, you're worth it. All right. Thank you, Irene. All right. Hey, Twinkle Twinkle, what is up? Hannah, is there a meaning to us working through more timelines at the same time? Like if you're on 6 instead of 2? Yes, the less timelines you're working through, you're doing the work. If you've got 12 timelines, 9 timelines that you're working through, that means it's more work, more stuff for you to try to understand, more stuff that you're visiting to try to help you on your timeline. But if you're on a timeline of abundance and you've got 2 other timelines that you're jumping to, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. You're not breaking a sweat, let's say. So yes, it definitely, the more timelines you're doing, the more work needs to be done. Yes. All right. Irene, an aura card, please. All right, Irene. You're welcome. Irene, you're on the aura, of wisdom right around you with enlightenment. I love it. So your aura is very Eastery, very spring-like. Love it. There you go. There you go. Okay. Twinkle, twinkle, paint me a picture. Twinkle. First card out you've got is options 7 of Cups. Okay. With Heavenly Ace of Cups. Okay. I'm going to tell you. You're going to have doors open. You cannot make a wrong choice. You cannot. Because you got the Ace of Cups here. So anything that you pick, I think the universe is going to... And whatever... If say you got 7 cups ahead of you and you pick cup number 2 and the universe was like, ooh, it should have been cup number 6. Nope. They're going to switch it. You're going to have it no matter what. So when you got doors opening, go through it, okay? Go find out. Fuck around and find out right now, okay? You're blessed with the Ace of Cups. It's going to work out. All right, yep. So, you've got, so you got a strong resistance to change here, and I would not. You may be one of those people that literally say, I don't like change. You have to like change. You don't have a choice. Life is all about changes. Every day is a new day. You're going to have to get over it. You got big changes coming in, whether you like it or not. So you're either going to go kicking and screaming, or you're going to just be like, okay, let's go see. And I would suggest that you're going to be like, okay, let's go see. And so is your card. Your card is like that too, because you literally start with the 7 of Cups and you end with the 7 of Cups. So you need to go find out. Okay? Go fuck around and find out. The universe has got good shit for you. Stop resisting change. Go with the flow. Yeah, some things are painful when we lose them. Absolutely. Okay? But the thing is, the universe, when it takes something away, it usually has something better for you. All right. Hey, Ruby, how do you see another car coming my way? And any idea how soon? Okay, so you're trying to buy a new car? Well, the 8 of Wands says good news. You've got something coming your way. The 9 of Pentacles, I guess you're relying on your income. And your income's going to be better in about a month. So I would say you got a new car coming in a month. All right. Ricky, yes or no? Are the 5 sources of income good choice? Yes. Your 5 sources of income are a good choice. Venus, can I have a shiny angel card? Yes. These are the cards that make me go cross-eyed, but I will get you one. I'll take that. I'll take that. All right. Your shiny angel card. Okay. You've got opal. Ooh, I love opals. All right. You got opals. So. All right. Bononos and opals. I love them. All right. It says set yourself. No, I'm sorry, not set yourself. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You are the sparkly vampire in your story now. Bella Swan, get out there. Rawr. All right. Lamb's Horn, how will my weekend go? Ace of Cups, swimmingly. Hannah, okay, thank you. You're welcome. All right. Oh, you're talking to PD. Okay. Venus, a spiritual guidance card, please. All right. You've got the Wolf for inner strength. All right. Your card says you may be facing a challenge you feel less than prepared for. All right. But this is a reminder that you have everything that you need. You're not prepared. You're just scared. Go do it anyway. Okay. All right, so it says, take a step back and try to take a look at it with a different perspective. All right. Tanvi for a chakra reading. All right, Tanvi, third eye chakra is balanced. Heart chakra. Golly, I can read today. Okay. Heart chakra is in detriment. Feeling lonely. Crown chakra is in excess. Confused. Solar chakra is in detriment. Sluggish or fearful. Root chakra is in excess. You're materialistic or greedy. Oh, don't do that. And let me run this out of my way. Throat chakra is balanced. I like that. Okay. And I need sacral chakra is in detriment. Sacral chakra is in excess. All right, emotionally irritable. Okay, so looks like everything needs work but the throat chakra. Okay, remember, if you order a box, you get a tuning fork. This is to help you get your chakras lined up. Okay, you put them over your chakra. You put them over your chakra, and you get your chakra lined up. Okay, if you order a box, you get one of these. See how that's just clear? If it was like, look, if it did that, or it was like that, that's how you know your chakras are needing work. Okay, that's me and the tuning fork. It's time for dinner. Ding ding. All right. Claire's like, Grandma, what's that noise? Okay. Loba, your general reading, please. Loba, you got the 9 of Swords. What are you worried about? Remember, if you're going to worry about something, you're creating it. Remember that. Okay? Your mind doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. So if you're going to sit here and go, ooh, you're going to create it. You're going to make it happen in your world, not mine. All right. Hannah. Oof. Yeah. Okay. All right. Loba, 7-day readings are for Sundays only. Come back on Sunday. Touch of light. Paint me a picture. All right. Touch of light. We got celebrating and parties happening. Okay. With take chances. I'm going to say you're going to get invited out to a party. Get invited out to some celebration. Get invited out to some fiesta. Go. Okay? You need to go. Yeah, it's time for you to let go of being alone. Get out there and have fun. Yep. So 5 of Swords, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay? If you can get out there and meet people and have fun, you're not going to be disappointed. All right. Venus for a crusty ball. All right, Venus. Hello, City. Hello, Crafted by Kaina. Hello, Dookie. Hello, Grace. Okay. Let's get your crusty ball of Venus. Yeah, I'm on Venus. All right. My knees hurt. It's damn weather. Wish it would just warm up and stay warm. You have an anchor here. You have an anchor, Venus. Let's see what that is. All right, stability, security. It's time to ground. Time to touch grass. Okay. All right. This is about having faith. Okay. This is about getting through the turmoil. Okay. And it could be about connection to your roots. Something about your childhood roots. Okay. Hattie, your general is going to be the Magician. Yep. It's manifesting time. Yes, child. May I have a 7-day reading? Yes, child. 7-day readings are on Sundays. Come see me on Sunday. Okay. 7-day readings are reserved for Sundays with where you stand. It's a weekly reading. It breaks down your days, and it also... Okay. I love you, honey. It breaks down your days, and it also... where I stand is your headspace, where you're going, and what universe is trying to tell you. So that's on Sundays. You have a koala bear here. Koala. I'm going to butcher the spelling, I'm sure. You literally have a koala bear in a tree. And he's so cute. Alright, yeah, I did butcher the spelling. Koala bear. Koala! Alright, koala bear. Tranquility. Peace. Nurturing yourself. Okay? Connecting to nature. It's time to ground yourself. Alright. There you go. Hattie, what I don't see coming is the 8 of Pentacles, a job, a raise, a promotion. Edits, message from Spirit. All right, edits, you've got this card right here, right? Meow. Meow. Shut up. Anyway, dragon. Okay. It says the dragon is a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. Boy, that's true. This is a symbol of passion and fire. You need to practice self-control and be careful that your ambitions don't lead you into trouble. You know what I mean? All right. Sue Jackson for a crusty ball. All right. Let's get a crusty ball for Sue Jackson. Oh, do I have a super chat? I do. All right. Let me get the super chat while your beads are rising. Okay. Ma'am. Sue Jackson. MSG. What's David A. Crush's energy towards me? All right, MSG. You got a judgment, which means he's thinking about whether he wants to be with you or not. He's thinking about whether you're girlfriend material or not, but he has not made a decision. Thank you for that super chat. Okay. All right. Let's get Krusty Ball for Sue Jackson. Let's see. You got a ribbon bow here. Like the kite, you know, and you do crafts, so you're going to know what I'm talking about. It's the ribbon bows. It's the big, already tied ribbon bows for crafts. And that's what you got. Let's see what this is. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. You got connections. You got celebration. Putting the finishing touches on a situation. I am a poet and didn't know it. Connection, celebration. Putting the finishing touch on a situation. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Nearing the end of a project or phase. All right. And completing a final detail. Okay. There is a upcoming celebration. Okay. There's a special occasion coming. All right. Be careful that you're not acting childish in a current situation. So there's your warning. All right, Hattie for a shadow card. All right, Hattie, shadow card. We've got rushing, Hattie. This says you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. Mama says love don't come easy. It's a game that you need to feel like you need to take. Okay, the right one is coming in perfect divine timing. That was a Elton, no, not Elton John. Phil Collins song. Okay. Frugal, hello. May I have a 7-day? Nope. 7-day, guys, is for Sundays only. So you gotta come see me on Sundays for a 7-day. Okay, but your song card is 30 seconds to Mars the Kill. It says, what if I wanted to fight, beg for the rest of my life? What would you do? You say you wanted more. What are you waiting for? I'm not running from you. All right. Beach. Okay. Anyway, not you. I'm just, the song quote. It's kind of like in your face. Okay. Touch of life. Did the Pisces think about my taxes? Oh, text. I'm like, you sent your taxes to somebody? Oh, I don't know what he would think. Would you want me to pay this? Anyway, okay. What did the Pisces think of the text? He's thinking about it. He's not ignoring it, but he's trying to read between the lines. He's trying to get what you really mean by that text. Irene, was Robin's sister Barry responsible for locking my bank account today? No. Venus, a shadow card. All right, Venus. Venus, you've got love's the answer. Nope. Love won't solve your problems. And I don't. Okay? You need to work on being independent. That's what's going to solve your problems. Remember what I said. Finances first. Finances first. Finances first. Okay, Starry Night, what's hidden? Starry Night, hello, how are you? You got fear, all right? Face your darkness, Okay, because the only way to see the light is to go through the darkness to the light at the end of the tunnel. So, face your fears. Lamb's horn for a crusty ball. All right, lamb's horn. Lamb's horn, you've got something coming in. That cat's crazy. Crackhead. You got something coming in that's a big surprise. You had a big bubble shoot up faster than the beads. So that's a big surprise coming. All right. Now, I cannot tell you whether it's good or bad, because that's not for me to be your easy button so that you can plan ahead. Sometimes the universe likes to surprise you. Okay? So don't ask. I know, because you guys do. Well, is the tower a good tower or a bad tower? Who fucking cares? Deal with it. You guys probably think that I consult the cards all the time. I'm going to tell you, if I'm not doing this or personal readings, I'm not touching my cards. I want to be surprised by the universe, because then that tells the universe, I trust you. I trust that when you give me something good or bad, it's meant to be. And I trust that there's a message there for me to learn. I don't need to control every aspect of my life. So if you guys think I'm consulting the cards on every fucking decision that I make, I'm going to tell you you're wrong. I'm not here unless I'm here for you. Or on a personal reading that somebody bought. I like surprises. I actually love surprises. I love surprises. And yeah, some surprises are bad. Sure, some surprises are bad. Absolutely. Life's not perfect. But there's something there that you need to learn. You actually have a sleeping mask. You know the things that you put over your eyes to help you sleep? That's what you have here. I don't even know if that's what they're called. A night-night mask. Night-night. I just put sleeping mask. It didn't correct me, so it must be. Can you stop? What are you doing, crackhead? You're literally messing up that carpet. I'm gonna be you. Okay. This is about, yeah, focusing on yourself. Okay. Self-care, creating boundaries. Okay. Be careful that your actions don't get misinterpreted by somebody important. There's your warning. All right. Golden Girl, may I have a reading, please? Golden Girl, your general card is the 10 of Swords. You have somebody around you that you can't trust. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Not today, Satan. All right. Jaquisha, did my stepdad do what the law thinks he did? If it's about embezzling, stealing, in tax invasion, robbing a bank, yes. Anything other than that, no. Helen, your general reading is victory and success. Willow, Wendy, what state do you live in? Arkansas. I'm in Arkansas. Yeehaw! Alright. Don't. Spirit. Spirit's funny. A spirit was like the land of the inbreds. Haha. We're not like Kentucky. Okay. Helen, what's coming towards me that I can't see? Something is balanced and fair. So if you're feeling like life's not fair, if you're feeling unbalanced, it's gonna smooth itself out here. All right. Lamb's horn, what's hidden? Super chat. Okay, I got it. Lamb's horn, what's hidden? It's difficult for me to process my emotions, so I am cold. All right. MSG. I don't have a super chat, do I? Or Alabama. Yeah, that too. Hang on. Let me look at my super chats. Yeah. MSG, you literally asked the same question twice. Why? Why did you do that? What's David's crush energy towards me, Mira? He likes you. Does he have true feelings for me? Well, I'm going to say if he likes you, then yes. They're going to be true feelings for you. I didn't have a bad card. If you would have ended up with a bad card, I would have been, MSG, leave this motherfucker alone. He's a player. You didn't have a bad card. So if I say he likes you, you got the green light. All right? Go. Be happy. All right. Melissa, does Frank have a crush? Yes, he does. All right. Oh. The fuck? Subu, my son is an Aquarius, and he is the best dad, husband, friend, worker, provider I have ever seen, and it's true to the core. Yes, but your son also knows who he is. Subu. She's talking about my nephew, Kiefer's. But Kiefer's knows who he is. Kiefer's never been a player. Kiefer's has never been interested in tricking anybody or sabotaging anybody or not being true. Kiefer's has always known who he is. Not all Aquarius men are like that. All right. Starry Night. Would Henrik be a compatible travel companion? Yes. Rose Quartz. Will Tony contact me? Yes. Venus for a tree card. All right, Venus. Yeah, some, if they, like I said, if they really know who they are, Aquarius men are great. You're not going to find that many Aquarius men, though, who know who they are. It's just not a thing. And I'm an Aquarius woman who's had a few Aquarius men. No. They were fun. They were a lot of fun. They're spontaneous as fuck. Long term? Okay. Oh my gosh. The trees are blooming here. Okay, Venus, your tree card is this one. Okay. Channel your knowledge. What does it say down there? Something about judgment. Maybe judge wisely or something like that. Okay. Brian Oliver's in the house. Hello, Brian. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Misty Lovely. I like you. Thanks. I like you too. I like you. I like you a lot. Alright, how does Jeremy feel about working with us in Black Mantis? The Emperor says he's feeling pretty good about it. Ace of Coin? Yeah, he doesn't got no problem with the Black Mantis group. Brian Oliver, you're good. You're good. Okay. Jaquisha, can I see the front and back of people's auras, like around their head, or am I just... No, you can see it. You may be one of those people that can see auras. I think Sue, who's in the chat, also can see auras. I'm pretty sure she's the one. Right, Sue? Subu, if you're still here, you can see auras, right? Like right around them, you learned how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I think it's Sue, though, that does that. If she's still here. Subu, are you still here? So yes, you can. It's definitely a thing. Yep, I thought so. Sue says I can. Yep, Sue can see auras. She needs to go on the road and just see auras and get paid for it. She does. She won't, though. Alright. Alright. Okay. I like the background sound today. Thank you, Rare. Riki, activate. What's next? Just the same old. Nothing important. Watch your spending. Watch the money. That's about it. I mean, it's just the same shit. Just another day. Alright, Subu wants Granny's advice. Alright, Subu. Sue says, I see them around the whole body, but the head is usually the most prominent for figuring out someone's aura. So there you go, Jibisha. Sue just said around their head is... Now, see where Sue can see auras, I can smell death. I know when somebody's dying by their smell. I don't see it. Sue can see that black around them. I can smell it. See, we need to go on the road, Subu. Alright. I'll keep pushing. Okay. Yep. Sorry, Riki, activate. Alright. Whoa! Subu, it fell on the floor. Alright, Subu. You got 2 that fell on the floor. Time will tell. And I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending. So you must have some kind of ending coming in. Time will tell. Okay? Got something coming in. You're not going to like it. Maybe sad. Maybe a little disruptive. Okay? Alright. Riki, activate. Good news, bad news. Good news is you got winner chicken dinner, so whatever you're gonna do here, you're gonna pull it off. Bad news is you may not know what the next step is after that. You may be like, hey, I'm on the other side, I made it through, now what? So, good news, bad news. Alright. Edits, is my crown and third eye chakra blocked? If so, is that why I can't hear spirit in my meditation? Yes. To both. They're both blocked. Yeah. Frugal, I got bumped offline. Yikes. Did I miss anything? Frugal, you did have a crystal ball, and I did do it. Yep. So... I got this suitcase on my first crystal ball. I left Detroit 3 weeks later, says Irene. Riki, activate. What are my undiscovered talents? Your undiscovered talents? Honey, I don't think you have any undiscovered talents because you're pretty well-rounded and you also listen to your intuition. I don't think you have any undiscovered talents. I don't. So, unless it's like pole dancing, you know. So, I don't think you have any undiscovered talents. Alright, Ruby. Will my breast get much better soon? Oh, I heard it falling out of bed while I was sleeping. Oh my goodness, Ruby. You're gonna be slow to heal, but you will heal. I'm gonna say that you're looking at 5 more weeks. Okay? 5 more weeks. If you go to the doctor, you may want to go to the doctor and have it checked. Guys, don't do biopsies. They are now coming up with new studies that says if they think it's cancerous and they cut into it to see and it is, that shit's spreading, you've got cancer. Okay? And they're also saying smooshing your boobs in those machines, if you had cancerous cells and they pop open, you got breast cancer. There's new studies coming out now, and I've been saying this the whole time. All right. But you may want to get it checked out anyway, Ruby. But if they're like, hey, can we just do a biopsy? Say no. No, thank you. Starry Night, can I get a crystal reading? Yes. Thank you, Wendy. Pole dancing. I have a pole in my room. Exercise only. Yeah, sure, Reiki activate. Sure. I'm just kidding. Well, you may want to take up pole dancing. Maybe that's your hidden talent. Right? What's that ZZ Top song? She's got legs. Or something like that. She knows how to use them. Maybe it's not legs. I don't know why it's coming up legs. She's got something. She's got... Is it legs? I don't know. She's got brains. She knows how to use them. She's got brains. Do-dum-da-dum. She knows how to use it. I don't know. What's that ZZ Top song? I have no clue. Okay. Starry Night. Crystal ball. Starry Night. Crystal ball. You've got a popsicle here. Popsicle. All right. I hope it's a good one. Popsicle. I don't know. Yeah, that's... I can't spell today. Whatever. Okay. Got a popsicle. This is about fleeting satisfactions. All right. Temporary satisfactions can indicate that a current pleasure or success in your life may not be long lasting. And it could be about missed opportunities. All right. Yes, this could be about joy and actively seeking more happiness. All right. Starry Night, can I get a shadow card? Yeah. Your shadow card, Starry Night, is fated to be alone. You're not. That's exactly what this card is trying to say. You are not fated to be alone. Okay? It says you give up on love because you think that you're meant to be alone. That's not true. Alright, and then what else did you want? A fairy card? Alright, let's see here. Your fairy card is going to be this one right here, right, Meow? If I can get it picked up. Boink. Your fairy card. It's your fairy card. New beginnings. Okay. You've got... I can't see these cards. I'm gonna have to get one of those magnifying things for the desk. Hang on. Fuck if I can't see that. Just let's go with new beginnings. I can't read that. The print is so small. I'm gonna have to get me some bifocals. Oh, let me also move on to... Oh, never mind. It did it for me. Rose quartz. Hi. I pay attention to card colors too. It's usually black, white, or gray. Yep, but lately I've been seeing a lot of orange. You may want to look that up on that orange. All right, Alan, what's going...
They show me credit cards matched to my FICO score right in the app. They've got cards like balance transfer, travel miles, and cash back. I love how simple it is for me to pick the card that I want. And let's be so for real, who reads their mail anyway? So get the app from your big financial friend. Experience.
What's going on behind the scenes? It looks like the universe is trying to work on something that makes you happy, Alan. I didn't know if I heard a scream or a puppy, so I just wanted to make sure. Okay, timeline reading for Willow. Shut up. Okay. Willow. Timeline. Willow. You're on the timeline of happiness and joy. Finding the things that make you happy. But you've got 6 other timelines that you're visiting for this. Okay, timeline 1 is about success. Timeline 2 is about letting go of old stuff. Timeline 3 is mental clarity. Timeline 4 is about readjustments. Timeline 5 is about abundance and security. And timeline 6 is about your options and results of your options. 6 is not a bad place to be. Okay. 6 is not a bad place to be. You're halfway there. Let's put it that way. Okay. Hi, hello, Savvy. You're welcome, Tanvi. I'll have to check that out. Okay. Edits. Is Spirit trying to get my attention to focus on A? No. No, just the opposite. Edits. Just the opposite. Reiki activate. Oh my god, Wendy, yes. The timelines. My earplugs were on the bed when I turned. They were in a pair of my red scrubs. Wendy, I thought I was going crazy. They were no longer on my bed, but in my scrub pockets. Yep. Don't fret on the timeline jumps that you guys see crazy shit going on. Just be like, okay, you're going someplace. Okay, you're gonna end up someplace. The thing is that we're all going with you. Reiki activate. I'm going with you. If we're not separating, most of the people on the channel probably is going to be with us too, because we're a community. We have our own community. We are attached. Whether you guys realize it or not, you're in this channel because we're linked. You're linked to me, I'm linked to you, and you're linked to everybody else in the channel. So if Reiki activates timeline jumping, and I'm timeline jumping, and edits is timeline jumping, I'm going to say all of you are timeline jumping. Some of you just don't realize it. You're not paying attention. We're all doing it, though. We're all going together. Okay? All right, Angela, what I don't see coming. Angela, you got 2 of Wands. You're going to have to make a decision. Okay? All right. Angela, my aura. Okay. Willow, thank you for that lucky clover. If I didn't already thank you for it, thank you for sending me a lucky clover. Angela, your aura right around you is joy. All right. With acceptance. And if you look around her, she's kind of got some yellow around her. Okay. Joy with acceptance. Your aura looks like this today. All right. All right. Rare, what I don't see coming. Rare, you got the Justice card here. If something seems unbalanced, it's evening out. All right. All right. Mike. Hey, Mike. I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're living your best life. I hope you're well. I haven't seen you for a while. Mike, you got the 3 cups for your general reading. That's about getting out, having fun, celebrating. The thing is, celebrating, there's got to be good news to celebrate. So you must have some good news coming in. All right, JR. When will CT call me back? Not anytime soon. 8 of Cups. Is it a favorable outcome when he does? Yes. It's going to take him a little bit, though. Reiki activate. What do I need to focus on in the next 3 days? Manifesting. You got the Magician. Manifesting. JR, will I see K next month? You will. You will. All right, Melissa, timeline reading. All right. All right, so JR and Melissa want a timeline reading. All right, let's do JR. Does jumping timelines hurt the parallel other? No. No. It doesn't do anything to the parallel universes. Nope. Nope. Timeline jump away because you're not hurting yourself or anybody else. Okay. JR, you're on the timeline of imagination. Yes, you're only doing one on the timeline because you're using your imagination for manifestation. Okay? Yep. So we got security. Okay? You are jumping timelines for your security, your stability. You're doing the work. All right, Melissa Corona, your timeline is abundance. Okay? You got 3 other timelines that you're on. Beauty. All right? Finding beauty in everything, not people beauty. Everything's beautiful. The other day I was driving and this bird was literally just flying along right beside my car, right beside my window. Not this close to me, but I'm trying to give you guys a view. It was actually probably, about 3 more car distances from me. Sideways, not long ways. But this bird, it was just keeping up with me. I was going down the dirt road and this bird was just coming up. And then we were just like cruising together and it was just so surreal. That's the kind of beauty I'm talking about. Okay? You're going to see more of that. All right. You've got, yes, your intuition and secret knowledge. Not secret, sacred knowledge. And you've got options to results. So you are going to see some stuff. Like I said. Okay? You're going to see it. Oh, edits for timeline reading. All right. All right. Misty Lovely. Yes, I've had owls cruise with me. Now that would be so sweet. Never had an owl cruise with me. I think this was just like a little spring bird. Nothing big. But that little thing could sure keep up with me. Alright. Edits. You are on the timeline of stability and attainment. You're only visiting one other timeline. Alright, edits. You're doing the work. You're doing the work. Self-empowerment. Take it. Claim it. It's yours. Alright. Reiki activate. Will Giveify pay for my tuition? It is unknown at this time. Alright. Which means you have to probably go through some process. Starry Night. Why am I feeling different about the Aquarius? Probably because you're really seeing the dark forces. You got the moon card here. That is about confusion. That is about not seeing something clearly. But if you can feel the darkness in the Aquarius, then you need to believe in that. Okay, because that's your gut instinct popping off. Subu says Cyprus represents Taurus and earth elements and grounding and earth protection. Not a great sign if they were dying. Oh no. Huh. Yeah, all the Cypress died. Like, I could see them too. They were all like black and charred. So, well, maybe the old world is dying. Maybe we got something new coming in though. I can't imagine our life void of cypress though. Cypress are beautiful trees. You're welcome, Lamb's Horn. Woman, I embrace change. Good girl. Yes, child, for a general reading. Ace of Swords is here. Be careful of somebody's half-truth. Okay? I'm with her. Big changes stink. Subu. You're a Virgo, though. Virgos don't like change. Big changes stink. Get you a Mr. Yuck face. Get you a sticker. Edits. Is Spirit annoyed with me because of C? No. Spirit doesn't get annoyed with you. That's not what Spirit does. You're literally tagging human characteristics to Spirit. Don't do that. Edits. Nope. Don't do that. Spirit doesn't get annoyed, sad, mad, beat you up, come down and kick you to death while you're sleeping. Stop putting human shit on a spirit. That's not what they do. Okay? They're not annoyed with you. Alright. Starry Night, can I get a finance reading, please? Yeah. Let's get you a money card. I'm kind of tired of those green cards over there. Okay, your money card. Finances. Alright, it says this situation isn't as bad as it first seemed. Okay, a stable job will be provided for long term. We'll take it. You're welcome, Rudy. Or Ruby. You're welcome, Ruby. I can read. Okay. Melissa Corona, is the Gemini coming back to propose? It is unknown at this time. The High Priestess. Probably have thought about it, but has not really decided. Okay. Hey, City. How many pounds will I lose? 9. How many pounds of muscle will I gain? I'm going to say 12. 12. City, which month will I start to feel the best about my health journey? This summer. All summer long. You're on par, you're on course. This summer, you're going to be amazing. Okay? All right. Grace for timeline reading. All right. Grace for timeline reading. Grace, you are on the timeline of releasing and evaluating. You have 5 other timelines. Timeline 1, abundance. Timeline 2, joy. Timeline 3, stability. Here we go. Timeline 4, celebration. And timeline 5, progress. Yeah, I like it. Good job. It all lined up. Grace, can I have a chakra reading? Heart chakra is balanced. Sacral chakra is in detriment. Fear of change. Third eye chakra is in excess. Headaches. Having trouble concentrating. Root chakra is in detriment, feeling spacey. That's me. I feel spacey a lot. Solar chakra is balanced. Crown chakra is in excess, right? Living in your head too much. What that means is you're fantasizing, but you're not doing anything about making shit happen. Okay? Get off your ass. Let's go. And throat chakra is in detriment. Scared to speak up. So heart chakra and solar chakra are balanced. Everything else needs work. All right. Starry night. How would the people I like take my absence at office events? How would the people I like take my absence at official events? Life goes on, sis. Crafted by Kaina. They wouldn't be bothered by it. They got their own shit to worry about. Crafted by Kaina, your journal is the Chariot. Moving on, moving away, moving forward, moving. No longer being stuck. Things picking up speed. Okay? Could be about road trips and travel, and it could be about a car. Okay? Angela May, paint me a pic. Okay. First card out, Angela May. It's becoming a habit. I know it's exactly what it's talking about. And we got lies and deception. All right. Somebody's lying to you, kid. Somebody's lying to you. Yep. One thing leading into another. Okay. We got dreams and wishes here. And the end result, you need to weigh out something. Something is unbalanced. Okay? Something is unbalanced here with lies and deception. Something's becoming a habit. And I think it's about you wearing blinders. I don't want to focus on anything bad. I don't want to know that people are lying to me. I just want to focus on what I can see. And all I can see is what's ahead of me. And nothing outside of my focus. Nothing. I don't care. Nope. Can't do that. Because you have somebody around you that is no good. No bueno. You need to get them the fuck out of your life. Grace, what deity should I be working with? You've got the deity of Ain. Ain, I don't know who this is. You're going to do the homework here. All right. Ain says, take a risk and put your heart's true desires in action. Okay. All right. Grace for a crusty ball. Grace for a crusty ball. Grace. Okay. You have an exclamation point. It's going to be fun to spell. Exclamation. Exclamation point. I think I got it. No, I missed my T. Okay. That's okay. AI knows what I'm trying to say. AI is probably on this side going, what a retard. This bitch don't know how to spell. Alright. Exclamation point. Alright. There could be something that needs your immediate attention. Alright. Something is coming in that's going to be very important. Okay, you need to focus on it. Positive outlook, though. A renewed sense of optimism. Embrace a new perspective. All right. Starry night. Will I reduce my belly by summer? Yeah. You are. It's going to be hard work, though. Okay? Just going to let you know that. Starry Night, pick me a pick. Starry Night, your first card out is going to be creating. Okay, creating secrets. Let me see what this is. Creating secrets. Words as weapons. And moving on. Yeah. End result is devotion. Girlie, who are you devoted to? Are you going to be devoted to yourself and love yourself? Or are you going to be devoted to some asshat that's lying to you? What you going to do here? What you going to do here? Okay? Because you got the Six of Cups. Or I mean, Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about moving on. We got words as weapons with that. Which means this is an argument. This is a blame game. You got secrets here. Okay? Are you going to be devoted to yourself and your happiness? Or are you going to be devoted to some asshat who doesn't appreciate you? That's literally what it comes down to. Alright. Grace, pick me a pick. Alright, Grace, first card out for you is making a judgment call and being patient. Okay, let's see the energy here. The energy is going to be financial stress with confirmation. All right, let's see. The end result is Six of Pentacles with equality. All right, hang on. So you're going to make a decision, but you're not going to see results right away. You're going to have to be patient. Okay? Because there's a fork coming in the road. You're going to go left, you're going to go right. But the thing is, no matter what you pick, a thing that you're looking for, you got like a stretch of a road to take and walk before you find a thing that you're looking for, before you find some confirmation. It is coming. It is coming, but you're going to have to wait. Okay? Your patience is a virtue. You're going to have to be patient. So, you got a fork in the road coming. You have to A or B. You're not going to have C, and you can't stand still. Okay? You're going to have to pick A or B. When you choose, you're still not going to see fireworks right away. You're still going to have to walk that path before you come to some, hey, there it is. There's my sign. Okay? And it may have to do with finances, but it's definitely about equality. So I don't know if that's you putting time into something and finally seeing results of that, whether that's a person, place, or thing. Okay? So you're going to have to be patient. Okay. Hattie for a crusty ball. Hattie for a crusty ball. All right, Hattie. You have a footprint here. My nose is all of a sudden stuffy. You have a footprint. Yes, sing it. Okay. Okay. Footprint. Your life path, progress. All right. And leaving behind a legacy. Love it. All right. All right. New beginnings, a new path opening up, and an upcoming discovery. Okay. Message from my higher self, 4 cards, please. All right, Grace, your 4 cards. You got 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, Grace. Grace, higher self says your soul is preparing to reestablish trust. Okay. You also got magic prayer. So your prayers are being heard. You got purpose here. All right. Spirit wants you to know. You will soon learn your purpose. You will know what you need to do. Okay. And Spirit says, whatever is bugging you, let it go. You're going to have to be Elsa. Time to be Elsa. Okay. Let it go. Lambshorn, do I have an unknown crush? Ace of Cups says yes. Starry Night, how many years of courses do I need to take to improve my job prospects and get paid well? I don't know. I mean, that's up to your job. That's not up to the cards to tell you how many courses, because I don't know what you do. And just because I say 6 or 5 or 11, that doesn't mean you're going to finish. That doesn't mean something's going to come up where you change a job. So, go with the flow here. Starry Night, can I get a shadow card? Yep. You've got healing through art, okay? Express your shadow self in art and let the healing unfold. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, wait a minute. Come back. Like, Trip, that's what he says. Come back.
Watch what happens when you pair blueberries with this.
Oh my God. No. Skip. Hang on. Skip. Shut up. Hang on. What was it we just listened to? Is that the one we just listened to? Hang on. I'm trying to get to that one we just listened to. That's not it. Bugger. Alright, never mind. Ugh, we're just gonna go with that one. Okay. Melissa. Song card. Melissa. Your song card is going to be Candy by Mandy Moore. So baby, come to me, show me who you are. Like sugar to my heart, I'm craving for you. I'm missing you like candy. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Hello, Sue Nice. Can I get a crystal ball reading? Yes. Alright. Sue Nice. For a crusty ball. Alright. You have a, Jax. You know how you play jacks with a ball? Drop one, pick up one, two bounces, pick up two. You have a jacks here. No, that's what I mean. AI's like, do you mean jaw? No, I mean jacks. Dummy. Okay. Yeah, skillful management. I love this. All right. Knowledge, information, and creative ideas. Finding the simple joys in life. Yes. There you are. All right. Kieran, Spirit Guide's current message for me today. Kieran, you've got this card right here, right meow. This says, accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward, right? Doors are opening unexpectedly. Be ready. All right. Savvy for a crusty ball. All right, Savvy. You have mountains here. Okay. All right, high ambitions, spiritual purity, and impending challenges, okay? So, reaching and seeing the results of your hard work, okay? Growth, clarity, cleansing of the mind, peace, a desire for tranquility or a need to step back from the chaos to gain perspective. All right. Starry night for a crusty ball. All right. You have a necklace here. Alright. Starry night, your crystal ball is a necklace. Alright, hang on. Having pride, confidence. All right. This is related to your social standing. A new commitment. Could be about abundance. 2. Irene, we're either hackers and nephews to the bank card. You got the 2 pentacles, so I'm going to say yes on that. Willow, message from spirit. All right, Willow, you got this card right meow. Okay. It says, if you are noticing changes within you, it's because you're leaving your old self behind. Okay? You are elevating. Right? You deserve this new chapter that's on the horizon. Alright? So go with it. Alright. Venus. 4 cards of higher self. All right, Venus. Your 4 cards of higher self. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Venus, your cards of for higher self. Your higher self says, let time forget those scars. Your higher self says, okay, your hard work will pay off. All right? Your higher self says, time to clear and cleanse. Okay? Yourself and your house. And your higher self says, make a talisman. If you don't know about making talismans, there are online applications on YouTube, but you need to make a talisman for you. Whatever you want to make it. Money, abundance, protection. Make a talisman. Okay? Alright. Navneet. Will I get married this year? No. You're not getting married this year. Yes, child, your journal is going to be 9 of Swords. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Starry Night, why did Henrik come into my life? To teach you a lesson about who to trust and who not to trust, and to realize that you don't trust everybody. You can't trust everybody. Some people are just scumbags. Just because you love them doesn't mean that they're good for you. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. That's what you're supposed to be learning. All right. B. Naz, does Adel have feelings for me? Yeah, he has feelings for you, but they're not good. The Devil card is here. This person wants to control you. This person wants to be mean to you. This person wants to prove that he's better than you. That's what your relationship's going to be. Ooh, I'm a man. You woman, you dumb. All right. Irene Austin, can you tell me if I move to Arizona and how long it will take? You are moving to Arizona. Yeah. I'm going to say give it maybe 8 days up to 8 weeks, but you are moving. Irene Austin. Shadow says, y'all know what free will is, right? You'd be surprised, Shadow. Kieran, 4 cards of higher self. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. You have, all right. The reason why you reunite with your loved ones over and over again is because you're to learn lessons from them. Okay? You've got, it's time to choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Your higher self says your manifestations are heard. And you got wide open. Something's wide open. Okay? Hopefully it's not your legs, but something's wide open. So let's take advantage of these opportunities that are coming in. All right. All right. That was for Kieran, by the way. Reactivate, yes or no? Retirement. It's an option. That's all you got on that one. A retirement or a 2040. I'm going to say either one of those because you got the 7 of Cups. That's about just exploring your options here. So any one of these. Reactivate. Universe can't answer that for you. 7 of Cups. All of these options you're going to have to explore. Stop using. Look here, reactivate. Stop using spirit as an easy button. Sometimes you got to do the work. All right, Jaquisha, I can only see it if the background is white. Yes. All right. All right. Misty Lovely says, I see Aura's ghost. I am ORH born with a cord around my neck. Ooh. I got lots of spirits around me. I smell death too. Yes. Death does have a smell. Or dying. Jaquisha, can I request a Taco Tuesday? No. Hattie, no. Alright. Edits, I want to go pole dancing. Jaquisha, what does it mean to see two auras at the same time? You are going to see two auras or three. Jaquisha, you know how I give you two cards and I say, Jaquisha, I say something like, this is the first one around you and this is the second one around you? You are going to see two auras, but sometimes you can see more than that. Sometimes there's, hang on. Sometimes there's, no, I don't want that one. Sometimes there's going to be 3. Sometimes there's going to be 4. Auras are not limited to just 1 or 2. Sometimes somebody's aura can literally look like this. You can see all kinds of colors around their aura. I just do 2 cards because that's good enough. But you can see all kinds of auras. Go look at aura photography. Some of those people have 6 colors around them. The colors mean something. Bree, should I stop messaging Jessica? Yes. Hey, yay. Are the deactivated vendors that do not have purchase history in oracles and Bosware the vendors where the money was embezzled? No. That's going to be a no. Where the money was embezzled, yay, I'm getting foreign accounts. Foreign accounts. That's where you need to look. All right. Tasha, Wendy, am I getting a blowjob? No, what? Tasha, Wendy, am I getting a job soon? Oh, sorry, job soon? Yes, you're getting a job soon. Sorry, I misread that. Sorry. All right. Nanobab, when will I get engaged? You are definitely getting engaged because you got the 10 of Pentacles. But it's up in the air right now with the Judgment card. Whoever you're waiting for the proposal from, he has not decided or she has not decided. Oh, I can't tell you because they have not decided. Okay? All right. Savvy, will A get married this week in Vegas? I got a yes on that. Hey, Kathleen. May I just ask what you sent around me? I didn't send you anything, Kathleen. I don't even know you. Karen, my mom's current message for me today. I don't send anything. If anything, I take on your energy. I'm not sending you anything, Kathleen. Karen, mommy says, I know I was hard on you, but all I wanted was the best for you. Okay? And you can't take it with you when you go, so enjoy it now. All right. Reiki activate. Did I miss my opportunity to work for the school owner at her shops? Yes. All right. Karen, can I have a tree card? Yeah. Karen, your tree card is illuminating the shadow. Focus on solutions. All right, Irene, a message from my papa. All right, Irene. Why are you acting this way? I didn't raise a wimp. Irene. And remember, healthy food, good exercise, and laughing are the best medicines. All right. Snowing like crazy. In like a lion, out like a lamb. I haven't heard that phrase in like forever. Free message from my dad. Damn it, here I go. Be careful what you say and do, because life reviews can be hard. And I love you always. Bree. Okay. Wendy, are you playing healing music in the background? Yes, Savvy. I am. Ugh. I can stop coughing. Hello, Brenda. Thank God, Wendy. Glad we're linked. Yes. Irene. I was having a timeline issue today and I thought it was a collapse, but now I understand it was a preview. Yes. Right. I don't think your timeline are collapsing. I think you're skedaddling from one to the other. I don't think they're collapsing. So. Reiki activate. Does jumping timelines hurt? Okay, you got that one already because I answered that one. Willow. Wendy, thank you for the readings. I really like hanging out here listening while doing my diamond painting. Good girl, Willow. Good girl. Diamond paintings are so fun. All right. Good girl. Edit. If you're hearing whispering in the background, she's whispering. Please don't think there's a ghost running around. Edits. So Spirit is wanting me to focus on B. Yes. All right. Brenda, do you see me doing well at my next job? Yes. Getting a raise, getting a promotion. Savvy for a timeline reading. All right. I should have never told you guys that there was whispering going on. You guys would have been like, what's going on at Wendy's house? She's haunted. I may be haunted, but as much Palo Santo spray that I sprayed on the cats for jumping up here, I would say this area is pretty cleansed. Because I think Smokey is wearing Palo Santo on his face. Because I shot him square in the face. Hilarious. Now he's crushed out on my bed. Golly, my nose is like getting worse and worse. Okay. Timeline reading. Savvy. Nice. Savvy, honey, you're doing the work. You're on the timeline of stability and attainment. You're only visiting one other timeline. Timeline is, yes, fulfillment. All right. You're doing it. Keep going. Dang it. Reactivate for a Ouija board card. Yep. I'm like, where are they? Alright, reactivate. Whoa, 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 whoa. How do you guys get in there? Get out of here. You're not a Ouija board card. You're freaking kidding me right now. Get out of here. They got cards mingled in, trying to disguise themselves as a Ouija board card. Alright. Ouija board for Reiki activate. Dang it. Alright. You got Z with Zenith. Okay. Z for Zenith. High point, peak, performance, and do your best. Do your best. Hang on, guys. I gotta blow my nose. I hope I'm not catching something. Hey, Haley Bug. I don't know if Subu is still in here, but Sue Haley is in here. Okay. Goodness gracious. Wendy, I love you, eucalyptus. When we built the house, we had 2 baby eucalyptus put in the front yard of the driveway. I love the smell. Yes. Eucalyptus is very good in the shower too. As far as cleaning out your lungs and your mucus and stuff like that. I like eucalyptus too. At Kieran, at Ricky, I didn't know Wendy provides manifestation reports. I sure do, Kieran. Margarita. A general reading, please. Margarita, you got the temperance card. Everything in balance and moderation. Whatever you're trying to work on, it's going to turn into something else. It's like the alchemist. The temperance card is the alchemist. So, turning water into wine. Turning pennies into gold. Whatever you're working on, you're going to get it done. Yes. Okay. This is the one I was looking for that I was going to put on repeat because I love it. No, go back up. Can I put it on repeat? I don't think I can put a song on repeat. Maybe. Yeah, I can. Sure can. Okay. All right, Reiki activate. Will I retain massage clients in my first 3 months of graduation? You will. You absolutely will. All right. Bree. Bree. When will I get into working out consistently? You will, because you got the 5 of Swords here. The Wheel of Fortune is going to tell me that in time, you will work consistently. You will get a consistent workout regimen. The reason why you're not right now, though, is because your body is saying, I want to relax right now. But it's coming because you're going to get bored. And you're going to start being like, okay, I'm bored of doing this every once in a while, or I'm just bored with life in general, I'm going to start doing this every day. And once you get into the habit of it, it's going to become easier. Because I remember when I first took up jogging, because I swore to God I would never jog. Never, ever. I hated running in school. I was good at, like, sprints, like the baton handoff, shit like that. I could fly. I could be the fastest person out there. But running a mile, I was like, fuck this. I didn't want to do it. So I hated jogging. But after I had Chelsea, the second baby, I started jogging. And it wasn't easy. But the more I did it, the more it became a routine. And then it just became habit. So, and then I had that runner's breakthrough that they're talking about. And that was amazing. So, you'll get there. Misty Lovely, let the universe pick. All right, where's Misty Lovely at? Misty Lovely. Where are you? I got one for you. You love the baton too? Yeah, and like the 50-yard dashers and stuff like that. It's fucking jackrabbit. But when they were like, you gotta run a mile under 3 minutes, I'm like, how about 15, bitch? Because I'm not running anything. No, we're not on catch up. I'm looking for Misty Lovely. I'm looking for Misty Lovely. Misty Lovely. Good. Oh, wait, you're moving this Friday? We're supposed to be coming to see you. Haley, are you banking on us coming to see you so Dad can help you move? Sneaky, Haley. Sneaky. Did you tell Dad? You may want to tell Pop-Up. Hey, by the way, when you get up here, you're helping us move. Yeah, we're supposed to be coming to see you this weekend. It's tournament. The tournament's this weekend. No? Yes, every other weekend, Haley. We didn't see you last weekend. We're supposed to come see you this weekend. All right, Misty Love, what I've got for you is, what do you bring to the table? That is what I'm going to do for you. Okay?
So I wanted to
What do you bring to the table in your relationships?
That won't be my credit if I don't get approved. So I got the card that I wanted and didn't worry. Get the app.
Yeah, Pop-Up wants to come every other weekend because he doesn't want to miss the tournaments.
Being an athlete is incredible.
I'm pretty sure that's what he told you guys.
Empathy, and then a little bit above average, more and more above average.
So,
You don't know the exact
you know Dad's going to help.
officially posted line.
I'm just going to be like, hey, maybe I won't tell him. All right, Misty Love, what you bring to the table is joy. All right? What you bring to the table in your relationships is joy. And what you bring to the table in your relationships, ooh, you're heavenly. You're angelic. You're beautiful. You're a starry night. You're the universe. You're that's what you bring. Okay. Nano Bab, love reading. I'm attracted to someone. Will he make a move? No, he will not make a move. Arcane, chakra reading, and an aura reading. Okay. Arcane. Chakra reading for you, right around you, is balance. Okay? With wisdom. I like that. Your aura looks like this. Alright? Alright. And your crown chakra is in detriment. Closed-minded. Root chakra is in detriment. Restless. Solar chakra is balanced. Heart chakra is in excess. People pleasing. Don't do that. Don't be a people pleaser. Okay? Now, when I say don't be a people pleaser, what I mean is if you love them and the feelings are reciprocated, they also please you. Sure. By all means. All right? But if you're just being a yes man because you don't want to rock the boat, nope, nope, and nope. All right. Third eye chakra is in detriment, inflexible in your thinking. Sacral chakra is balanced, like that. And what am I missing? Throat chakra. Throat chakra is in excess. You talk too much, but you don't listen. So everything needs work, but your solar and your sacral. And remember, if you buy a box, you get a tuning fork to get your chakras in tune. If you buy a box, you get one of these. Okay? You get one. Thank you, Tasha. Wendy, will I get the job in the Justice Department? I gotta know on that. Sorry, Tasha. Okay, and then your aura reading, Arcane. Thanks. Hey, Ocean. And pop-up was always stuck moving. I know. Arcane. Your aura check is self-worth. All right, with growth. I love it. Okay, so you got some spring color going on here with your aura. Okay. All right. Deity card for Arcane. You've got Green Tara. All right. Lamb's horn. Is the Virgo seeing another woman? Nope. Arcane, what do I need to know? And what is hidden? What you need to know is you got something good coming in. What is hidden is trauma. All right. Your scars are proof of your resilience. Arcane, what's coming towards me this week? 7 of Pentacles, looking at your money. Arcane, crystal ball. All right, Arcane, your crystal ball. Okay. You have pliers here. Okay. All right, gaining control of a situation. All right. You may need to remove a negative influence, a habit, or a person from your life. All right. If you need help, accept help. Okay? If you need help, accept help. Okay? True Seeker, crystal ball reading. All right. True Seeker. You have a rune here. Symbol. Now I'm going to have to go look for them. It's the one that looks like the R. Let me see if I can just put it in there. I think it's Raz or something like that. Oh, Rado. Rado. That's what it is. Rado. Hang on. Let me look that up. Rado. Journeys. Final destinations. A phase of transition or progress. We'll take it. Alright, Arcane, do you see me going to the west for education? Yes. Truth Seeker, what is coming towards me? An argument. Truth Seeker for timeline reading. Alright. Timeline, Truth Seeker. Nice. You're doing the work. You got mental clarity. You only got one on the timeline. Happiness and abundance. Alright. Claim it. Arcane, message from my guides. Alright. You've got trust yourself more. You are in the right place at the right time. Opportunities are presenting themselves to you when they are meant to. Okay. Arcane, what do I need to work on right now? You've got confront your fears. Okay? Don't let your fears hold you back from living your life. Ricky, activate. Does auras I read in school count towards the 33 people I'm up to help? Yes. Truth Seeker, paint me a picture. First card out. Truth Seeker is going to be fantasizing your daydreams. Okay? With I need more money. Yeah. Typically, yes. To make your fantasies come a reality, sometimes it does require more money. But you got the Empress card here. Okay? And paying attention to some detail. You must be missing a detail here. You got the Sun card here. That's living your best life. There's a detail that you're missing, though. The reason why you're not. So. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Truth Seeker, what is hidden that I should know? Somebody may be missing you. Lamb's Horn, timeline reading, please. Lamb's Horn. Timeline reading. Haley, did you get to talk to Susu? Or did she already check out? Alright. Timeline. You got shadow work. You have to do the work here, Lamb's Horn. You got 7 other things to help you with your shadow work. Okay? Potential. What's possible. Gratitude. Always. All right. Exploring your options. Mental clarity. Timeline 5. Focus. Timeline 6. Progress. Timeline 7. Facing your challenges for personal growth. All right. All right, Rose Quartz, what's coming towards me? Rose Quartz, what's coming towards you? Rest, relaxing. Kieran, will my flight be uneventful? Yeah, you'll be fine. Arcane, I love you, my dear. I love you too. Edits, paint me a picture, please. Edits, first card out is which way to go. All right, maybe confused about what's next here. You got the end game here about your happiness. This is about you and what makes you truly happy, or you living your best life. All right, you got, I did this to myself. Let me see what this is. Yeah, okay. When the Seven of Wands is in reverse, the Seven of Wands upright is about standing up for yourself, but the Seven of Wands in reverse is about you actually calling somebody out on their bullshit. It looks like you're standing up for yourself. It looks like you're telling people, you know, if you fucking can't deal with me correct, don't come at me at all. All right? Sometimes that makes you feel bad, but sometimes you know that they deserved it. And the end result is the Star card making things happen. So I'm going to say you standing up for yourself is a good thing. Don't ever feel bad about standing up for yourself. Don't ever feel bad about putting somebody in their place. Okay? Because these people need to hear it. Okay? And not only that, but your confidence will get more and more confident when you start standing up for yourself and start telling people to fuck off. You're going to start getting more confidence. Okay? So, don't feel bad about standing up for yourself. I know sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you don't want to be that bitch, but sometimes you're going to have to be. Period. All right. True Seeker for a general. True Seeker, you got 9 of Pentacles. Your finances are improving. Arcane Soul for a Ouija board. Arcane, you got romance here. All right. Being courted. Treating yourself and falling in love. Amen. All right. Reiki activate. What being an Atma provider? Would being an Atma provider be a waste of my time? Yes. The Fool card is here. Arcane, how many months till I move out of my mom's for education? 5? Reactivate, is tomorrow the day for filing? Yes. True Seeker Shadow card. True Seeker, you've got facing your inner demons. Don't be afraid of the darkness because there's light nearby. Karen, what do I need to know? Karen, you got the 4 of Pentacles. Watch your spending. Edits, what do I need to know? Ace of Wands, you got brand new beginning. Or you're going to have a one-night stand. Melissa John, am I on the right career path? Yes, you are. Stay focused. No, you're on the right one. Irene for Shadow card. Alright. Irene, Wounded Healer. The wound is the place where your light enters you. Alright. Karen, what's hidden? Envy. Okay. You've got turn those green eyes into a force of self-improvement. Reiki activate, is the tiny the way to go for me? No. Tiny home? No. No. Your tiny home is not the way. Look, guys, I know the tiny homes are cute and affordable, but here's the thing. When you settle for a tiny home, that is actually coming from a place of lack. If you're downsizing because you don't need the area, that's one thing. But if you're trying to get a tiny home because you think I can't afford something, well, you know what you're telling the universe. If I had the chance to pick a castle and a tiny home, sorry, I'm going with the castle. I don't care. I don't care. We've already did the tiny home. And now I want bigger. And you're going to get that way too. Yeah, you've got big now. Tiny home. Okay. And you're going to get the tiny home. You are. But the thing is, you're not going to be happy there. Those 4 walls are going to start closing in on you. And you need to think about that. Okay? I hate walls. When we lived in the tiny home, fucking little rooms everywhere, fucking hated it. At first it was cozy and snuggly. You can ask Haley, she lived there with me. Cozy, snuggly, little tiny rooms, intimate, closeness. But after a while, no. After a while, you're going to be like, fuck, I hate this. So make sure that when you want tiny, make sure that if you want tiny, you're really doing it because you don't mind small spaces, not because you can't afford it. Okay? So, I had a loft over my sister's room. No thanks. There you go. We did the tiny home. So, and it was cute. Like I said, it was cute. And we had really good times there. We did. Most of my pictures on Facebook, tiny home. So, but after a while, those walls are going to start caving in on you. You're going to be like, ooh, I feel cramped. So, make sure that the tiny is what you really want. Alright, Arcane for Shadow card. Arcane, you got unavailable. Are you chasing someone who is unavailable? Or are you the one who is running? Karen for Shadow card. Karen, true stories. Karen, untrue stories. It says you tell yourself bad things. You need to change your stories and see the good that can happen. Yeah, it's about making your own thing. Nicole, is my boyfriend cheating? No, he is not. Melissa Corona, I just broke all communication off with Frank. What are his feelings? Whatever. That's literally what his feelings are. Okay. Whatever. He's not mad. He's not sad. Really not anything. Life goes on. The sun will rise without you. So, it was fun, but it also would have been fun in more space. Yep. Alright, Kieran, Wendy, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Kieran. Kieran. Sorry, it sounded like I said Karen. Kieran. Venus, your fairy card coming up. You got motivation. Okay? This says, I can't fucking read this. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, it's time to do it. Get busy. Alright. Bree, why am I always the outsider? I was chatting with my mom, and she noticed this has been since I was a kid. Family, school, work. It's always me against the clique. It's not you against the clique, though, Bree. That's you. That's you projecting you against the clique. That's you being a rebel without a cause. The reason why you don't fit in is because you're not mundane human material. That's why you didn't fit in. I never fit in either. Never fit in. Didn't have friends in school. Not elementary school. Definitely fucking not middle school. Shit, I was trying to get my ass handed to me every fucking time I turned around. People hated me in middle school. They didn't even like me. And then high school, it didn't change until I went to a smaller school. But then I didn't have any friends. That clique, I also didn't fit in because I was the new kid. I didn't grow up with these kids. But I had a boyfriend and I had my horse, and that's all I really needed. I didn't fit in either. You know, let me tell you, let me paint you a picture. Listen to me. You know how if you've graduated, you know how the end ceremony, right? Everybody throws their cap up, right? Woo! We graduated, class of 1989. Woo! Threw the cap up. I stood there with my cap in my hand and watched everybody else hug everybody else. But nobody came up to hug me. Nobody. I didn't care. I was just like, all right then. And out the fucking door I went. And then my boyfriend caught up to me and he's like, hey, where are you going? And I was like, I'm going home. He was like, no, mom wants to take us out to dinner for graduation. And I'm like, oh, okay. Let me tell my ride. Nobody. Not one person came up to me. Hey, Wendy, yay, congratulations. It was nice meeting you. Not one. Out of the 25 people that I graduated with, not one came up and hugged me. Not even my own boyfriend. My own boyfriend was hugging other people. That's just the way life is. So... air hug from me. Thank you, Brenda. Just kidding, Brenda. Brenda's like, whoa. Okay. Anyway, Bree, honey, that's just the way life is. It's nothing against you. It's not you versus them. You don't fit in because you're not of this world. You're not mundane. You don't fit in. And not that like Haley had a bunch of friends. It's not like she's not boring. She just fit in. She had the by the time she was in school and the clique, it was her clique. She was in the clique. She was popular. So it was different for her. She's got a different perspective because she had all of the friends that loved her. She was the glue of the party. So she's got a different perspective. And it's not that she was mundane and low, because her age and the kids of that age were different than 1989. You know, 1989 people were pretty basic because we're latchkey kids. So we didn't need anybody. So it's just the way it is. Sometimes you fit in and sometimes you feel like a nut and sometimes you don't. Almond Joys have nuts. We're mounds. We don't. So you're fine, yay. Ricky activate. Was I sent here to do grid walk? we work with Earth's energy grids. Yes. The Empress says yes. Reactivate. You're welcome, Venus. Arcane Soul cards for my higher self. All right, Arcane. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, Arcane, your higher self says, you are on the right path. And how you tell that you're on the right path is you're happy. Okay, your higher self says, time to be in your feminine. Higher self says, true love appears when you least expect it. And higher self says, trust your intuition. All right, let's go. Venus, can I have a gemstone card? Yep. You've got rose quartz. It's the most popular one. But rose quartz, if you wear it, it's going to help you with love and compassion and healing. Okay? And healing. All right. Karen, Wendy, I keep my legs closed at all times. That's right. All right.
I want to say something that's going to piss off a lot of Christians over 50, but y'all need to hear this. You don't need
shit.
another sermon to understand the Bible. And I beg you, stop wasting time on surface level devotionals and reading plans you abandon after a week. It's your Bible that's holding you back. The text is too small. The pages bleed the second you highlight something. There's no room to take notes. The word is confusing at times, and nothing in it helps you actually understand what you're reading.
Shut up. Okay. Kieran, can I have a chakra reading? Yeah, Kieran. Third eye chakra is in excess. Okay. Could be having nightmares, bad dreams. Root chakra is balanced. Golly. Alright. Hang on here. Whoa, heart chakra is in detriment. Antisocial or withdrawn. Sacral chakra is in excess. You're too sensitive. Somebody says something, it hurts your feelings, whether they mean to or not. Crown chakra is balanced. Solar chakra is balanced. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let me see what I'm missing. I'm missing, nope, not heart. I'm missing, no. God damn it. Throat. Throat chakra. Hang on, I need your throat chakra. Throat chakra is in detriment. You don't feel creative or expressive. So it looks like root chakra is balanced, crown chakra is balanced, and solar chakra is balanced. Everything else needs work. Okay. Bree, I asked Jessica how she was because the weather sounded bad in the Bronx. And she bit my head off saying the fear-mongering. And I was like, geez, I just wanted to make sure you're good. Yeah, no shit. You're fear-mongering because you're checking in on somebody? Bye, Jessica. Bye-bye. With friends like that, you don't need enemies. Rose quartz, is Tony going to ask me to get back together with him? Up in the air right now. thinking about it, but has not decided, Rose Quartz. Did you get David last night? No, Irene. David didn't get home until 9 o'clock, and then I had to wake him up at noon to go back to work. I imagine he's pretty tired. I did call him, though, and razz him about razzing me. But by the time he got home, he was super tired. And that's the part about him being a manager. Sometimes he only gets like 3 hours of sleep. Sometimes he don't get any sleep. And I know that sometimes when they go like too far away places, he'll drop people off. He'll just stay at the shop, sleep in his truck, because like in 2 hours he's got to get up and go again. Sometimes I don't see him, but he'll get his rest this weekend after he helps Haley move. Okay. Reiki activate. Will my spot be better than Mrs. N's? I feel like I made the right choice going solo. Yes, you did make the right choice. Yep. Yep. Venus, is the temp warming a little? Yes. Yeah, it is. It's warming up. The trees are blooming. Let me see here. Check the radar. Check the radar. There's a song that I used to have, that I used to listen to, meditation, and it sounded a lot like this, but it wasn't these two. But that la la la, it did that, but it was a meditation song. I think they were saying ah, a, o, oo, and then that la la la. I think they changed octaves in the lettering. Sounds so familiar to me, but I bet I don't find it, because man, I used to listen to a lot of meditation songs. A lot. All right. My baby's back. That's why I like this song. That's why it's on repeat. Brings me back to my meditation days. I used to meditate a lot. You gonna give me the temperature, or what's going on here? So right now we're at 44 degrees. It looks like it's going to, but we got southerly winds, so it will warm up. Yeah. Looks like overnight the temperatures will start climbing. And I'm looking at 66 degrees tomorrow. And then Thursday, I am looking at 75 degrees, 79 degrees. So by tomorrow, I should be close to 80 degrees. Isn't it just crazy as fuck, though? Considering yesterday was 22 degrees. It's fucking temperature. All right, Danye, are the individual names on the deactivated list fake people? No. How would I put that? It's money laundering. Pure and simple. It's money laundering. It's putting money into companies that launder it and then pretend like they lost money, but it's money laundering. No, these are not fake companies and fake people. These are people that have been doing money laundering for a fucking long time. But justice is coming. So they do it for all kinds of companies. Like foreign accounts, Swiss bank, money laundering. So, Brenda, I've been coughing too. I know it sucks. Bree, am I shadow banned because I'm straight talking to my damn self here? I don't. It's Bree, I see you. What do you mean shadow banned? Y'all are weird. Look, if you're... I'm not reading everybody's sentence. Bree, anybody else, if you're just chit-chatting in the box, I'm only reading the questions. So if you're talking to me, if you're talking to somebody else in chat, I don't know. I'm not reading it though, because you're not, hey Wendy, you're just blah, 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 blah. And if you're just blah, 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 and blah, I'm going to take it that you guys are just talking amongst each other. Yeah, if I don't see my name, Wendy, or a number associated with a question, I'm passing it. I'm passing it up. I've passed lots and lots and lots of things in here because it looks like y'all are talking amongst yourself. So if you don't hear me say, Bree said, Yay said, Haley said, Reiki Activate said, Kieran said, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to, if you got Wendy, blah, 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 I'll read that. But if you're just talking amongst yourself, whether you're talking to me or anybody else listening, I'm not reading it. So don't think that you're shadow banned. Don't think that we're not seeing you. I'm just moving on because I'm late. I'm way behind here. I just now got to the chat where Haley come in. That's how far behind I am. I'm just now in the chat where Haley said, hey, everybody. So I got a lot to catch up. Okay. Tasha, can I ask a question? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Ricky, I love this music. It's soothing. Me too. Margarita, can I have a, Margarita, are you still here? With that being said, Margarita, are you still here? Because you want a Ouija board card. Margarita. And you got 4 minutes. You got 4 minutes. And then we're closing the doors. Stick around, though, because I still play catch-up. Thank you, Margarita, for being patient. I'm sorry. I hope you're okay with hanging out. You've got wisdom. All right, good advice. Course of study and experience matters. All right. My husband's trying to call me. I don't know why. Okay. All right. He should know I'm live. All right, Irene, last question. Will my son get a high-paying job in Arizona? Yes. Kieran, an aura reading. Okay. Kieran, Reiki Activate. I wonder if we're not the same person sometimes. I wonder if you're not me on another timeline and I'm not you on another timeline, which would be really freaky. Kieran, aura reading right around you is faith, and I love that. With joy. I love this for you. All right. There you go. There you go. Okay. Irene, a Ouija board card. Irene, are you still here? Irene for a Ouija. Wendy, that would be crazy. It would be. It would be crazy. I don't think it'd be improbable, though. Maybe I'm your doppelganger and you're mine. Irene, are you still here for your Ouija board card? Irene. Irene. Bueller. Bueller. Good night, Irene Austin. You're welcome. Alright. I guess I don't see Irene. Irene 444. Okay. If you guys see Irene 444, please let her know I called her out. She didn't answer. We gotta move on. I don't got time. Alright. Allie. Hello, Allie. I haven't heard back from that mend people yet. I'm being patient. Are you sure I moved on to round 2? No, because now today it says you did not. So, maybe yesterday that you were in round 2, but like I said, if they're still taking applicants, you could have been bumped. So, Allie, it's changed today. You're not in round 2. Sorry, honey. Yesterday you were, though. But, yeah, looks like you got the 4 cups. You didn't make it, honey. And remember, if they were taking more applicants, then you could have got bumped. Okay? Savvy, what do I bring to the table? Alright. Yo, Haley, Mom, read my last message when you get a chance. On here? Haley Bug? On here? Just tell Dad we got a new mattress and it comes with handles. We already told Dad that. We've already told Dad you had handles on your mattress. Rowan is smiling at you. Aww. Rowan, my baby. Ro. And staying in our new place. Oh. If we're staying at your new place, Pop is gonna get a motel room so the kids could... Actually, I won't have the kids. They're gonna go with Dakota because I guess Dakota's having a baby. So I'm not gonna have the kids this weekend. So we can stay with you at your new place. I'll bring a mattress. I'll pop up. Miss Haley. Yeah, I can tell Pop up. That we'll bring an air mattress. So we can sleep on the air mattress. So, yeah, we can stay with you at your new place. Yeah. I see it, Haley. And staying at our new place. Yes. Irene, your Ouija board card was essence, heart and soul, core values, and your inner truth. I kept it up top here. Yep, I got you, Irene. Anyway, Haley, back to you. All right, we can stay at your place. Absolutely. I'll bring an air mattress and some toys. Okay? That's for Haley. Okay, what do you bring to the table? Sorry, Savvy. Savvy, what you bring to the table is... Oh. You turn the bad into good. You got very... I was going to say you got very kind words, and your next card is being kind. So what you bring to the table is your compassion. Savvy, you're very compassionate. You're very caring. You're very patient. And that's what you bring to the table. And people know that. Okay? All right. Reiki activate. Which crystal do I need to work with? Heartlight crystal. I don't know if you know what this is. You probably do. Heartlight crystal. Heartlight crystal is for lighting your path and loving yourself. Heartlight crystal. I learned something new with these cards. Irene, what did I bring to the table? All right, Irene. When is the soonest I would hear back about Amazon? I'm still waiting on them. You got the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is the work card, Allie. Okay? It's still unknown, though. You got the High Priestess right after that. They're still unknown about hiring you, too. They have not picked. All right, Irene, what you bring to the table is authenticity. Yes, and compassion. Yes, yes, yes. You are a genuine person. No bullshit. All right. Haley, I'm just reading what you said about Pop and that last mattress. That last mattress. Who's all helping you move, Haley? Rose Quartz, what is coming towards me this week? Looking at your finances. Probably trying to figure out why money is going out as fast as it's coming in. Tasha, can I get a reading on what kind of sector I will be hired? No, because I would not. I can't help you with that, Tasha. Rose Quartz, will I be going back to school? I don't think so. Ocean, what news is coming in for me? You got the Four of Wands. This is about happy family, firm foundations, stability. Oceans. Melissa John, are there any profitable projects on the horizon for me? Yes, you got victory and success here, so yes. If so, is that a hint? Is there a hint of what? No. Guys, there's as many jobs as there are stars in the sky. I cannot tell you what job you're going to do, what sector you're going to be in, because I don't know your education level. I don't know where you are. I don't know what's around you. I don't know what you're inspired to be. I don't know what you went to school for, if any. There's so many factors I don't know. And that would be more like a personal reading thing, and I don't got time to dive into that. Okay? That's why I can't do career readings like that. Alright? Irene, here's a fun one. Am I ever going to get laid again? Yes, absolutely. Irene. The government fucks you over all the time, Irene. You're getting fucked now. Just kidding. You'll have sex again. Everybody on the other side of this phone is going, yeah, that's fucking right. Yeah, she's right about that. We're all getting fucked right now by the government. I know y'all are agreeing. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Ocean, will working 2 jobs work out for me? You're going to be tired as fuck, but yeah, it'll work out for you. Hey, Travis, a general reading. You got the 10 of Cups. Honey, you're going to be living your best life here soon. You just have to claim it. Okay? Claim it and don't worry about it. Edits. Will I be getting laid this year? Yes, this summer, actually. Travis Perkins. Will I like my new work schedule? You'll love your new work schedule. The Lovers is here. All right, Ocean's big blue shiny angel. Honey, there's no such thing as a big blue shiny angel. There's only big yellow. You guys getting your colors mixed up. Now, here, compassion. You got a big yellow one instead, Oceans. All right, it says, soften your heart with respect to any situation and all of the people involved, including yourself. Here. Here. All right. Ocean, paint me a regular picture. Sure. Ocean, your first card out is I noticed something. What did you notice? You're noticing somebody's emotionally closing off, whether that's you or somebody else. All right, we've got I don't care. I don't care. I'm tired of feeling stuck. All right. Yep. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups says, I'm going to start doing things for myself and chase my wish fulfillment. So, looks like somebody may be emotionally closing off around you. I don't think you're going to give a shit. All right. Ocean, will this week go well for me? Yes, you got the Emperor. Bossing up, glowing up. Venus, a light blue angel card. All right, Venus, let's get you a light blue. Venus, your light blue angel card looks like this on the outside. Okay, and on this side, it says, the self is hidden in the deepest caverns of your heart. All right. Nathalie, I'm at the hospital, not feeling well. Oh, Nathalie. Please, please, please reach out to Nathalie. Please lay healing hands on her. Please help her. Nathalie, not feeling well. All right, Nathalie. Please guide her. Please put your loving energy on her and heal her. So mote it be. All right, Nathalie. Sent you some loving prayer there. All right. I'm wondering if my results won't be as bad as I'm feeling. Okay. 7 of Wands. You're going to be okay, honey. I know you don't feel good. Okay. But they're going to get you up and running again. You're going to be back on track. Okay. Just take in that loving energy. Open yourself up. Imagine white light all around you. Breathe it in. Take that healing. Remember, you're creating this. So if you're going to create your reality right now, you need to say, I am healing. I am healing. I am healing. I am healing. Okay? Nathalie. Okay. Ocean's grandma's advice. It's my favorite. I'm glad. All right. Irene, Wendy, you're lagging. But I just got the government thing. Oh my God, I love you so much. I'm crying. Sharon? And then I'm buying the rest of the family. No Vaseline. All right. Your grandma's advice, Ocean. Look what you made me do. The past has no place for the future. Okay? So the past has no place for your future, but you've got, look what you made me do. Somebody's gonna pay. All right. Surviving the apocalypse. I love the pace in this room and the music. Thank you. All right. Reiki activate. Wendy, is food changes a part of ascension? Absolutely. Yep. And I was just gonna say Reiki activate. Meat's gonna be off the table when you get there. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. You're ascending way higher than me because I still like meat. So, yep. Meat's gonna be one thing that you're gonna hate when you do ascension. And that's for all of you. When you ascend super, super high, meat's going to be off the table. Okay? You're going to have to find some way, though, to get your iron and your protein. Don't forget. Okay? You cannot just skip it. Okay? You can't just skip it. You're going to have to find a way to replace what you get with meat with something else. Okay? Like me, if I don't get a high dose of protein, my blood sugar drops. It has nothing to do with sweets. If my protein is low, my blood sugar drops. That's why I like the meat. But I don't want steak. I like hamburger. So it's about hamburger. And chicken. Like, those are the two things that I really like. Sometimes I want shrimp. Shrimp's not a thing, though, for me. But it's either I want something chicken or I want something hamburger. But there's going to come a day where I'm not going to want that. I know that. There's going to come a day when you don't want it either. Because you're going to ascend higher. Okay? So, your food choices will change. Whether you like it or not. Okay. All right. Oh, thank you, Haley Bug. She called me an incredible mom. I tried my best. Irene, you're the class of 79? Wow. I bet you didn't graduate with very many people either. Surviving the apocalypse. I asked the question about the week ahead, but I'm not that bothered if it doesn't get answered. I'm here for the vibes at the moment. Surviving the apocalypse, honey, I think I got you. Surviving the apocalypse. Hang on, baby. Oh, so the week ahead. Okay. I know. Okay, your week ahead is the Hierophant. Surviving the apocalypse, the Hierophant says that you're going to be reading something, updating your skills, but this is words on paper. So this is a book, a manuscript, a contract. It's words on paper that you're going to be reading, okay? Or that you should read. When I saw your week ahead, I thought you were asking me for a 7-day forecast. My apologies. I got you. Sorry. I'm sorry. Surviving. Ocean, did Sylvia like that I made an appearance for the second a little while ago today? She did. Yes. Okay, Oceans for a Ouija board message. All right, Oceans. Okay. Ocean, your Ouija board is kindness. All right. It says, have compassion, do a good deed, give and receive. Now listen, that said give and receive. All right. Which means let people do good things for you too. You don't have to always do the giving. All right. Reiki activate for tree spirit. All right. Reiki activate. Your tree spirit, this one right here, right, Meow? You can look at the picture. What's that? That's a Kundalini rising right there. Yeah, it said Kundalini rising. I was just guessing. Kundalini rising. Right there, Reiki activate. And if those look like peacock feathers, it's because they're supposed to. All right. Reiki activate. Did Y like the altar water change? I gotta know on that.
You really think hiring random freelancers is the way to grow your social
Alright.
media? Surprise. You just paid thousands for posts that don't even
Reiki activate. Is O happy with his altar shell? Yes, he is. Zelda, we appreciate you, Wendy. Thank you, Zelda. I appreciate you too. Class of 88. Oh, you got 1 year on me, baby doll. Reiki activate. Higher self message for cards. All right, Reiki activate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Reiki activate. You've got your spirit, your higher self says you need to look deeply within and discover your soul purpose in relationships. You've got accept that everything happens in divine order. You've got awakening, and you just had your Kundalini. You got awakening, and you got messages and news and things happening fast now. So there you go. Zelda, message from spirit. All right. All right. Zelda, you got this message right here, right, Meow? Trust the wait. You are being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things you are going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. And I read that upside down and backwards. Not upside down, but I definitely read it backwards. All right. Haley, so Pop-Pop wasn't planning on coming down because he didn't want to get a hotel, but since we're moving into the apartment, he's fine with bringing the air mattress. No, Haley, we were going to get the motel room regardless so that the kids could swim. I'm not going to have the kids this weekend because Dakota's having a baby. They're going to be at Dakota's. It's just going to be me, Pop-Pop, and Trip. So we can stay with you because Trip's not going to know about swimming or not swimming. But if we had the girls, Haley, we would stay at the motel room so they could swim. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. I know. Thank you, Irene. Reiki activate. Is there a special reason the divine picked the number 33 for the number of people for me to help? Yeah. Yeah, there is. Let me tell you what it is. One momento. Okay. The number 33 is the master teacher. It's about being spiritually enlightened. It's about Christ consciousness. And so 33 is representation of you being the master, the Reiki master, you having Christ consciousness. And 33 is symbolic of that. How would I say that? Shit, what's the word? It's symbolic of your coming of age. That word. But it's not coming of age. It's symbolic of your moving into the master teacher, moving into Christ consciousness. It's symbolic of your coming of age, but it's not coming of age because you're not young. But what's the other word besides coming of age? Come on, brain. Your rite of passage. It's your rite of passage. 33 is symbolic of your rite of passage. That's what that is. Reiki activate, honey, here's the thing. And I'm going to be honest with you. You don't need to get any more readings. When you keep getting readings, you're backtracking, you're not going forward. When you keep getting readings, you're basically telling the universe, I doubt this. I doubt that. I'm not understanding. Even though you are. You're literally telling the universe, I understand what you're telling me, but I need clarification. You know that meme that goes around that says the universe gives you like 15,000 messages or 15,000 symbols, and you're still like, but I don't understand. Reiki activate, if you were just to hang out in the channel and just moderate and stop asking questions, I'm going to say you're going to be a lot better off. You don't need me anymore. I understand that you like to be here, and I know that you like the energy, and I know that you like the people here. But the thing is, when you keep asking questions, you're fucking it up. And you know I'm going to be blunt with you on this. When you keep asking, now you can ask for the gemstone, stuff like that. What stone can I work with this week? Absolutely. Okay. Any other reading here, you're past it. You're beyond it. You're done with it. It's like you keep trying to take the test that you've already aced 100% for a better grade, but you've already aced it 100%. But you keep trying to take the test to do better. You need to stop doing that. And I understand that, you know, like, this channel, besides you liking to be here and talking to people, this channel is not helping you. You're beyond it now. You're beyond what I'm doing here. I cannot help you anymore. You've graduated, and you've graduated, and you've graduated, and you've graduated, and you've graduated, but for some reason, you keep winding it back to play it again, winding it back to play it again. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. If you're going to hang out here because you love me and us, that's one thing. Cards can't help you anymore. Nothing here. I've got nothing here. You've done the shadow work. You already have learned all of the lessons that you need to learn. And that's what I need to tell you. And now that I have said that, you're no longer allowed to ask questions. Unless it's stone card. You can ask that. Okay? Timeline, you can ask that. Okay? But as far as a general, as far as messages from the universe, as far as this piddly shit, I'm not going to let you ask it no more. Sorry. I'm not. You're done. You're done here. You've graduated here. You don't need to ask me anything. I'm not the guru you're looking for now. I love you, and you can come see me, but and my ear is totally ringing, so I know I'm right on that. You've graduated, sis. I've got nothing here for you. Nothing. So, and I think this is where you're hung up. I know that you love me, but I think this channel is your blockage. It is. And with that being said, I'm going to kick about 3 more people off. I'm saying goodbye to 3 more people that they're not getting anything out of this channel because they're not trying. So there's 3 more people disappearing tonight. You'll know who you are when tomorrow you can find me and log on. I'm not kicking you, Reiki Activate, because you're a moderator. But there's 3 people that are going bye-bye. I already know who they are. Because they don't get anything that I'm saying. So, they're just here fucking wasting time. So, alright. Reiki Activate, baby. You're beyond this. So, and that's why the number 33 is coming in for you. You're already there. Do the work. Do the thing. Time for you to be happy. All right. All right, Jessica Ray's My Chakras. What about it? All right, your chakras. All right. Your root chakra is in excess. You're feeling sluggish. All right. Your solar chakra is in excess. You're competitive, possibly hyperactive. Your sacral chakra is in detriment. You're bored, impatient. Your crown chakra is in detriment, materialistic. Your throat chakra is balanced. All right, we'll take it. Your heart chakra is in excess, codependent, or poor boundaries. And your third eye chakra is balanced. So your throat chakra and your third eye chakra are balanced. Everything else needs work. All right. All right. Rose quartz. Will Tony and I see each other at the end of the month? No. All right. Edits for a Ouija board card. All right, edits. Your Ouija board card is inspiration. Creative projects, expressing yourself, and act on your ideas. All right. Ocean, any good things coming in the next 8 days? Yes, you got the Magician here. Manifesting. Ocean, what I need to know in the next 12 days. Watch your spending. Okay. Karen, should I take 1 week's vacation to see my childhood friend? No. If you take 1 week's vacation, it's not to see the friend. Go do something else. Melissa, aura reading, please. Okay. Kaden said his throat chakra is goated. Haley, you about made me spill my cards. Do you tell Kaden to behave? Okay. Shithead. Melissa, aura reading. Okay, right around you is prayer and gratitude. Yes, remember, if you show the attitude of gratitude, your prayers will be answered. Because the universe loves gratitude. There you go. There's your aura. Alright. Good night, Hattie. Alright. Jessica, raise my chakras. Alright, chakra. Your sacral chakra is in excess. Poor boundaries. I'm listening. I'm thinking of what Haley said. Third eye chakra is in detriment. Alright, in denial. Your solar chakra is in detriment. Poor self-esteem. Your crown chakra is in excess. You're coming off as a know-it-all. Sometimes listen to people. Your heart chakra is in detriment. You're critical or intolerable. Throat chakra is in excess. Too loud or you can't keep secrets. Don't gossip, guys. That's a blockage. And your root chakra is in detriment. Alright. Resisting rules. Wanting to be a rebel without a cause. Careful with that. Okay. Edits. What's coming in? Good versus bad? Well, I'm going to say good news is you got a wish fulfillment. There is nothing bad. The other good news is Ace of Wands. That's about creative new projects. There is no bad. Alright, what crystal should I work with for Kieran? Kieran, you got hematite. I don't know how to say it. You got hematite. Okay? This stone is going to help you stay centered and connected. Grounding. Alright. Zelda, intuitive feedback or card? Zelda, I'm going to get you a moon card. That's what I'm going to get you. Let's get you 2 moon cards, Zelda. Alright. Melissa, you'll probably see this later. Thank you, Wendy, for all you do and your wonderful insight. You're welcome, Melissa. Thank you for coming to the channel. I hope you have a good night. And don't be a stranger. We'll be back tomorrow. Good night, Melissa. Alright. Zelda, your moon card is it's time to take action and a new start is coming. There you go. Time to go, Zelda.
So I wanted a new credit card.
A new start is coming and it's time to take action. All right. Let's go. All right, Mom. Okay, we did that. Okay, I am caught up. I got questions are closed. All right.
What exactly is your poop trying to tell you? It might sound wrong.
Caden called down and spoke to him. Oh, I bet that went over good. By the way, Dad, we're moving. See you Friday. Click. Alright. Shit. Funny. Oh, that's probably why Dad was calling me. I was wondering why Dad was calling me. Allie, when is the soonest I will hear back about the Amazon? Yeah, Allie. Like I said, I don't think you got the High Priestess again. I don't think they've decided on that Amazon either. So, Wendy, I'm here because I asked you a funny question. Did I answer it? Did I answer it? Hang on. Ricky activated Bon Voyage. Yeah, he did. Yes, yes, he did. Yep. Rick was the starter of kicking people off for being stupid. Yeah. Yep. Wendy, a lot of love on the other side of the screen. Yep. I did find my one. I was blushing so bad last night. It's because that guy knows how to make me blush. I'll tell you what. That guy knows how to make me blush, Irene. Alright. Probably just Mark and us. We don't have a lot to move. Yes. Shouldn't be that whole lot. Good deal. Allie, by the way, Wendy, I have a temp job with Whirlpool. Ah, got a message about an offer call today that's happening Thursday. Cool. Whirlpool, let's see the energy. You got the 3 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. I honestly think you're gonna like the Whirlpool job. You may want to keep that as a job. So that's right. Edits. Fuck yes, Irene, we're both getting laid. Edits. Hilarious. Somebody is gonna pay Wendy. When I say bye to people, I'm not gonna tell them that I'm kicking them off the channel. I'm not gonna call them out. I'm just, when we're done with the live, I'm gonna go back into the chat and I'm gonna remove people that always come in, always has the same questions, and I'm pretty sure you guys know who this is. You know who this is. There's 3 people, and it's like fucking check, 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 and they don't listen to a damn thing I say. They just fucking want the readings every day. So, I'm pretty sure you guys know who they are. So, and it's not anybody here right now. Mary Hopkins, no heaven for me tonight. I'm eating ribeye. Oh, Mary Hopkins. That's really nice, though. I like ribeye steak. As long as my husband makes it. I don't get steak from the restaurants. Only my husband. But also my endocrinologist asked me to eat chicken and plant-based. I wouldn't go plant-based either, Allie. Sorry. Look, I don't trust anything. I don't. Especially Walmart meat. Don't buy Walmart meat, guys. Don't buy it. Stop buying that Walmart meat. Some of that shit gets shipped from China. You're eating meat that's been on a fucking plane or boat from China. Stop eating Walmart meat, period. And then some of that shit, if you look on there, all right, they're starting to go to that 3D printing bullshit. Stop buying your meat from Walmart. Go to a Harder House. Go find a butcher house. If you want real shit. Okay? Walmart is not your place for meat. No. No. Okay? Find another place to buy your meat. You want something with a butcher house. Like Harder House. They work with the butchers. Okay? Don't buy that shit from Walmart. You don't know what you're getting. Alright. I like vegetables and fruits too. As a matter of fact, just the other day, I was craving peas. I know a lot of people don't like peas. I like peas. And if I would have had a can of peas in my pantry, I probably would have opened it up. I warmed it up with some butter. I don't know why I was craving peas, but I'm craving peas. I don't know. I don't know why. I like peas though. And I like cooked carrots too. Alright. But I like peas. I don't know why I want peas. Steak and lamb? I will never eat lamb. Nope. I'm not eating lamb. There you go, Mamacita. Lentil. I like lentil. Yes, lentil beans. Yeah, you know what? Instead of bean dip, smear those lentil beans and make a bean dip with your lentil beans. Add a little bit of garlic salt, onion salt, get you some tortillas. Smoosh those lentil beans up like a bean dip. Get you some tortillas. Oh, amazing. You can make your own bean dip. You don't have to use hummus too. Hummus is really good. I love hummus. I could eat my weight in hummus. And then, but you know what I really, really want also is cold pasta salads. And I think that's where the peas come in. I want a cold pasta salad. Like, I could eat my weight in cold pasta salad. I love pasta salads. I love it. Peas, shredded cheese, what's it? Broccoli and cauliflower in there. The spiral noodles. Love it. So, you're making lentil burgers? I've never had a lentil burger. I bet that's delicious. Zelda, I'm gonna have to look into that. But my husband, he's a meat eater. Like, my husband can just cook a steak with no sides. Gobble, gobble, gobble. So, my husband can do that. He doesn't have to even have a side. He can just, he can eat steak, hamburger, pork chops. He don't even have to have potatoes or a side or anything. He's a meat eater. So. Alright. I'm also getting pickled ginger. I've never had pickled ginger. I like ginger beer though. Like, I love ginger beer. That stuff's amazing. Half ginger beer, half orange juice. Yep, you got your own little cocktail right there. Hello, Vegas. How's Vegas? Meow meow. I like, yes. Mother's shaking my head. You ain't getting what I'm saying. I am getting it. Kieran says, Reiki activate. You can still ask, will I get a cat? You can still ask, will I get a cat? And I'll play you that song. Will I get a cat? Will I get a cat? Will I get a... That's Tripp's favorite song. You know, he loves that song. I like the angel cards. You can do the angel cards. Absolutely. Karen, it's not you. No. No, it's not anybody here that I'm kicking. No. Hattie, good night, Wendy and friends. Sweet dreams. Everyone have a blessed night. You too, Hattie. All right. Oceans, appreciate you for answering my questions. You're always welcome, Ocean. Allie, by the way, Wendy, thank you for answering my question. You're very welcome, guys. Yep. Melissa John, you'll probably see this later. Oh, yeah, got her already. All right, we kept good speed tonight. We did. I was trying. Yeah, no, Allie, you're fine, honey. You didn't ask anything twice. Oh my God, have you heard from Rick? No. I'm sure Rick cusses me every night. Or he's made a... Either Rick is cussing me every night, or he's made a new account and he just hangs out and doesn't say anything. So, I mean, I could see that happening, honestly. So, I can't believe he did that, though. Like, when I look back at Halloween night and the way Rick acted, I still can't believe he acted that way. It still takes me by surprise that he did that. Just acted like a complete ass. I don't know why he thought that was okay. You know? Be in my channel. Fuck it. She don't care. Fuck it. Oh, okay, bye. I can't believe it. I don't know. I knew you were gonna super chat, yay. I like peas. I do too. I love peas. Carrabba's have good lentil soup. Ooh. I never went there, Ocean. Edits, I love lamb. I don't like lamb, but I eat rabbit. I like rabbit. You guys haven't eat rabbit? Rabbit's good. I eat rabbit. So, hey, hey, baby, Joshua Webb. Hi, honey. Hello. And Wendy's husband's here. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Haley says, hi, Dad. Behave yourself, please. I'm already turning red. He hasn't even said anything. I know he's... no, okay. All right. Yay. Wait, did you ever tell me what Rick did? I don't remember. Yeah, Allie. It was Halloween night, and we were at a different location, so I didn't have my setup. And so what I was doing was we were doing messages from the universe, and I had my chat GPT also give card readings and give you messages from the universe, like spooky Halloween themed. And Rick was in the channel. I guess he had to go to work and I wasn't paying attention to him. So he was in the channel, fuck this, fuck that. I guess you don't fucking care. And then when I come on the first one, I didn't say anything. I was like, okay, that's just Rick being Rick. But then, like, they were just, like, clickety, clickety, clickety going in there like that. And I was like, oh, no. No, no. And I didn't even say anything. I just removed him. And then told people why I removed him. Because, I mean, there was, like, comment after comment. Fuck this, fuck that, fuck her, fuck off. I was like, holy shit. Yep. No, we are not doing that. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe he did that. Yay. What will be Anthony's energy when I show him the bank invoices from where that tax money is going? The devil card is here. I would say he probably knows about it, or he's not going to give a shit about it. So... Hey, Skate Rock. Skate Rock, how do you make rabbit less gamey? Curry. Curry rabbit. Use curry. You'll be amazed at the flavor change. Yep, curry. Use curry, babe. I still cannot believe he did that. I can't either. I can't either. I still can't believe he acted that way. He knows better. He's been with me for 2 years also. Like, you remember when we first started? Allie, like there was John and Kevin and Rick and Dan and like there was a plethora of moderators. Rick outlasted them all. And to act like that, like, what? Crazy. Alright, it's see you fuckers tomorrow. This fucker will be here 6 o'clock. Love you, edits. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. See you tomorrow. Wow, those are names I haven't heard in a long time. I know. You're welcome. I'm going to retry my meditation and see how it goes. Yep. Edits. Let me tell you about your meditation. Listen to me. Remember, in the head, out the heart space. Remember, in the head, out the heart space. You want to make this. You want it in the head, out the heart space. You want to feel this going on. And then you also want to go out your ass and bring it into the heart space. Out your butt, ground it down, bring in the heart space. So you're basically, this is going to be going this way, and this is going to be going this way. So when you're meditating, this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be out heart space, or out your butt into your heart, and you're going to be in your head, out your heart. So this up here from the heart to the head, we're going this way. And butt space to the head, you're going this way. You're going this way. Okay? So it's going to be the opposite. That's hard to do. Try that. Try doing that. It's going to be the opposite. So what you're going to feel like is you're going to feel like you're turning inside out. It's a weird feeling. It's going to feel like you're falling, but not falling. You know those balloons that you can't hang on to because it's always looping around and you try to hang on to it, but it's like falling through your fingers? You're going to feel that in your body. You're going to feel it in your body. You're going to be like, what the fuck is going on? But that's the proper way. You always want to go out your heart space. You're giving the love, you're bringing in the information. You're giving the love, you're bringing in the information. Okay? But same with your ass. You're grounding down, you're bringing in the heart. Grounding down, bringing in the heart. Okay? So, okay? Yep, out your ass, in your heart. Yep. Savvy Wendy, what was the bracelet on your left wrist? Is it copper? No, it's not copper. It's a dog chain, like for the army. It's a dog chain. I found it in the dirt and I just put it on. It's not copper. I haven't got me a copper bracelet yet. So, I need one. All right. Thank you for the meditation. I've struggled with it. You're fine, Skate Rock. You'll get it, honey. Remember, don't meditate out your head. It's called feeding the pigeons. Don't meditate out. You got fourth dimension beings up there that's just gobbling that shit up. Don't meditate out. You want to meditate in. Bring it into your head space, out your heart space. Bring in the information, share the love. Bring in the information, share the love. Okay? Don't feed the fourth dimension pigeons. Don't meditate out. You're giving your good ideas and your shit away to the fourth dimensions. Don't do it. Bring it in. Our readings closed? They are. Yep. So you'll feel it. You'll feel it. You'll feel the tumbling sensation. It'll feel weird at first, but you'll get used to it. Just work with it. Just go with it. So, yep, don't do anything through the crown. You can bring in the information. That's how you get your downloads anyways, the crown space. But you don't want to push information out. Don't do that. Kieran, how do you meditate inward? That's exactly what you're doing. It's going in. It's going in the crown. Then it's going down your chakras to your heart space. And then you're going to push it out. You're going to push it out. You want to share the love. You want to share the love. That's about you doing the collective work. Sharing the love. Push red, golden, white light. Looks like crushed crystals. Crushed diamonds. Push that out. Like a mist, push that out of your heart space. It's nothing but love, pure forgiveness. Push it out of your heart space. Okay? But everything is inward. If you're meditating like I just told you to, in the crown, out the heart. Take in the information, because when you take in the information and then you go to sleep, your subconscious is going to file it away. Your subconscious is going to be beep, 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 beep. Your neurons are going to be firing away, doing that information because you got downloads. But you're always going to give love, give love, give love, give love. Always. So, yep, don't give any of the archons any snacks from your brain. Nope. Don't do it. And give them love. Here you go. Feed on some love, archons. There you go. Have some love juice. So, don't give them any power. No power here. So, you're welcome, Grace. I learn something new every time I'm here. Thank you, every one of you ladies. Blessings. Back at you, Grace. Blessings. So, all right, I'm going to get off here. I love you all so much. All right, you guys have a good night. Stay safe, stay warm. Okay, I think the inclement weather is gone, but you never know. So, keep your eyes open, eyes to the sky. Okay. Yep, you're welcome, Skate Rock. Good night. So, I don't know anyone else I can mention. You're fine, Savvy. I understand what you're saying. Yep. All right, guys. Good night. Have a blessed night. Take care of yourself. I'll see you tomorrow. All right. I will. I always sleep well. I'm going to get off here and call my husband. See what he wants. All right. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. Sleep well.